Well, hello. Oh, that is just in my mic. I had to reassemble this little feller. So we stole it for a podcast.
Give everybody a little time to make their way over.
Yeah, we pushed go live and it just pushed it to an old one.
It just pushed to an old key.
Yeah, it just kind of does whatever it wants.
YouTube just does make its own decisions.
Yeah, 1,000,000%.
You know what the best part about it is? They just can do that.
Oh, look at that handsome boy.
Is he stretching?
He's just stretching. Big
He's
handsome
long.
stink.
He's a long pup. Where's the strap? It's behind Sean, technically. See it? See it back there? Okay. Well, sorry about that. That was what it was. You know what I mean?
Also not pulling up chat on this anymore.
No, and it doesn't have anything in the mini feed.
I feel like this desynced somehow.
I agree with you.
Just turn this off. I know you got real internet.
I agree with you.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's not doing what it's supposed to be doing at all, really, anymore. Which is kind of unfortunate. Because it was nice to have those two chats.
Yeah, it was.
146 people waiting over there. Great. Luke, can you just go spam the new one in that old chat?
And pinned it.
In the old chat or the new
this
chat?
This is the old chat right here.
Yeah, that's something.
Somebody came in after somebody said go to the link and then said, should we start with the low volume complaints now or wait till they actually start? Listen, with all due respect, you're so bad at following directions. You're having a conversation with yourself. There's still 80 people over there.
Willow, I'm not going to be able to make it. I can tell you that.
Where's that?
His wedding.
Dan and Sean, you need to RSVP to my wedding. I am sorry. I will not be there, but I do love you.
Do love you.
Yes.
We are booked out on travel for the rest of the year.
Yes.
For sure right now. And we're still probably going to end up adding more to it at this point. Yeah. Oh.
No. I'm not adding shit to it.
You want to bet?
Yeah.
You want to bet?
For what?
Your new addiction?
Nah. Not like real trips on for that yet.
All right. Andrew Beck, are you playing a game tonight? And is it mine? I have to leave in an hour to take my wife for her birthday. Just need to know I have to watch the second half later. We playing a game tonight?
Do you want to?
We can.
We're going till 10 on the dot because I'm already tired and I don't want to be tired tomorrow.
What time is that tomorrow? Is it 1?
2.
2? Okay.
I need to go back there and there's a meeting tomorrow, an important one. TJ Shreve, welcome to the BJ fam. Yeah, see, it's still not popping up over there. See?
Appreciate the membership. Thanks for being here, buddy.
Welcome to the fucking fam. It's legit, bro. It's broken.
Yeah. Need to redo Streamlabs again. Rip stream.
What? We've dropped 0 frames. We've dropped none. Are you ripping the last one?
The last one, maybe?
It had to be the last one.
Yeah. Streamlabs is just doing whatever it wants right now. It's definitely desynced from the YouTube channel. Rob coming in hot with the 5 gifted subs. If you get one, so thank you. Appreciate it, buddy.
All right.
I was waiting for one of our wives to get it. Didn't happen.
Lucas Stevens. Can you help me, buddy, and post the Nulu link in the chat by chance? Bob, I just got home right now, dude. Legit. I pulled in and Sean had this all set up and was putting. So
that's true. I had to do something.
So, Luke, thank you, buddy. So, guys, listen really quick because we're going to just kick the stream off with this. There's a pinned message at the top. I'm going to click it just to double check it. Worked perfect like a dream because Luke is a dream.
Yeah.
We did a Nulu pick 7 months ago or something like that.
We were there a long time. It was before, when the Strawberry Toast and Dr. Nulu dropped, that was still, a month after we picked it?
At minimum.
So like a month before that was when we were there. We had an opportunity to try this apple brandy toasted barrel finished one. And we said, oh, it's good. It just doesn't feel like it's ready.
Yeah.
And Chase was like, well, you guys can sit on it. And I'll just pull some sample. Hey, you know what I wanted to mean. Anyway.
I feel like you meant both things,
Yeah.
actually.
Dan definitely meant that second one. But he was just going to wait and pull samples from time to time and messaged Dan the other day and said, hey, it's ready. So pulled it, got a sample. We like the sample. They bottled it.
Love it. He literally texted, I think his words were, the barrel is ripe. And I said, will you send a sample? And he said, I got you. And he sent one over. So it's live right now. It's apple brandy finished.
Yes.
6-year, 21% rye MGP bourbon at 124 proof or 124?
Tis a bit warm. I would be lying if I said this is my first bourbon or first whiskey today, though.
Yeah, one
Premier drove me to drinking today.
That's fair. 124 proof, and it was finished in the apple brandy barrel for 16 months.
Forever and a day.
So, if you go over there and you click that link, right? Just say hypothetically, you would just want to go check it out. It's a pretty looking bottle. Maybe you just want to look at it, right?
Yeah.
You click that link and you go over and look at it, and then you're like, you know what? Shipping is actually the same cost up to 6 bottles no matter what I order. So I'm going to order 4 things while I'm over here just to really break down that shipping cost, right? And then what you're going to do is when you get to the end there, you're going to hit, I don't know,
Apply
code.
coupon.
Yep.
It's
and that's going to say
BJ.
and then you're just going to put that in there. That's
going
to give you
off.
another 5% off your entire order, which will help you again with shipping. Just cover your shipping right up. And then if just based on recommendations, there's some 2XO Tribute over there, which we're going to drink tonight. We haven't had it yet. There is some of our Nulu over there that we're going to drink and talk about right now. There are some JT Mellick rice baby picks from Justin's House of Bourbon.
I haven't got to try that yet. That's in here, right?
It is. Where is it?
I don't know. It's probably in your desk.
Hiding. Yeah, it's hiding somewhere.
I'm going to go look for it.
Freaking amazing. Like, you know what? It's probably in if you see the bottle share bag, I guarantee it's in that somewhere. It's tall with blue label, dark blue label. Real tall bottle. Very interesting shape. Almost like the repeated riddle that we don't like at all. Where's my bottle share bag is the question. Because it's in the bottle share bag. Sean may have found it. This is either the best Nulu we've ever picked or top 2 Nulus we've ever picked. Yep, that's the Mellick right there. This, I drank Golden Ticket next to it. Honestly, I think this and the Strawberry Toast beat the shit out of Golden Ticket for me personally.
Man,
but
it just looks dark back there.
Yeah,
I get an idea.
The camera's at a weird angle. Move it. Yep, and then straighten her. What the fuck is going on here? Why is it? Your corner of the table's not in, and my corner of the table's way in, like so far in. Does that make sense? Did you turn that one down, and did you tilt it?
I tilted it.
Yeah, so I had it. The reason it was tilted and at the brightness that it was is because it lit up the background. We were using it as background lighting. Oh, she's gone. She's gone forever.
This is the worst design ever.
Yeah. Oh, see, that does help the background. It's just wild. Me and Ricky were fucking with it forever one day out here. I'd just have her sit here, and then I'd fuck with all the lights. So, yeah, needless to say, use code BJ at checkout, 5% off Bourbon Outfitters. Literally every order from Bourbon Outfitters. Like, not just our picks. If you just shop online on Bourbon Outfitters, you use code BJ, it's just 5% off the rip. Just as simple as that. So, the weird, dude, it's the camera. Will you move the camera that way? I just want to see what happens. That's what we needed. I was basing it on the monitor. That wasn't the right move. Yeah. Okay. Significantly closer. Point it a little towards you. Just a nip. Just a tiny nip. That was a beautiful nip. Some would say that was one of the best. That's okay. Who gives? The sign's not supposed to be in focus.
Yeah.
Oh, man, you were a fucking vampire, huh? Do you wanna build a snowman? It looked like it. Looked like it jumped into the old vampiric. Full time of life. All right.
That's all I got. Man,
So,
it just is really contrasting.
That light's bopping your shit, dude. You're a bright gal right now.
I was trying to get it more to the back.
You know what I think it's we got light leak. What's interesting is I don't look that blown out.
You're tan though, right now.
I am tan. Don't worry, guys. It's your first live. You'll eventually work out these logistics. Listen, we're gonna have to redo all of it because there's gonna be a new table
every time I'm outside.
So,
You
have to.
Yeah.
You'll die quickly.
Like,
Quickly. You're not even that pale right now for you.
no,
What?
I've been worse.
We're gonna see 50 Shades of White in 4 months. So,
I don't know, man.
but yeah. So the Nulu's up. Buy other stuff while you're there if you want. There's some good bottles in there. That JT Mellick, we can drink that tonight. Very good. Mind blowing that that's rice whiskey. We'll drink the 2XO Tribute tonight. We've got 2 new Barrell products. One of them you should be hyper interested about.
Why is that?
So Barrell does send us bottles
Is it the one
as
that
a gift or as a media thing. One of them, let me see
is
if
that
it's
the
this
twin?
one. It's not this one.
Is it the twin finish one or whatever?
One of them, let me just tell you where the whiskey's from.
One
The
from
whiskey
Maryland?
in this bottle right here, nice and dark, huh? It's a nice color. Distilled in Indiana and Maryland.
Weird.
The
5 to 6 years old on that?
Maryland, 5 and 6-year-old. They're really quick. Sean and I have just sleuthed this out, so there's no NDAs, there's nothing. We can say this because we figured this out on our own.
Yes.
Literally, truly, swear to God. They're the only people who own the whiskey that we're currently contract distilling, except us.
Yes.
And they're blending it in with MGP, and then they're also
Finishing it.
finishing it with Jamaican rum barrels and peated.
It's Highland, or peated Scotch.
It's both. A Jamaican rum. Oh, whoa! This is
Is it
more
thr-
confusing than I
Is
expected.
it triple?
No, it was a Jamaican rum matured in peated Isla single malt barrels, and then they used those barrels and put this in it. So it's a rum. It's a peated whiskey that had a rum in it. Now it had 2 bourbons blended together in it.
Gotcha.
That's wild.
So they
How
took a Scotch
interesting.
barrel, put
Yeah.
rum in there, dumped that out, made a blend, put that back in the barrel.
And you know what's even crazier is that Isla barrel was already, I would bet a lot
Probably a
of money,
bourbon barrel.
probably a Jack Daniel's barrel.
Yeah.
So that barrel has seen
some shit.
That's a beautiful
It's a
thing.
40-year-old barrel.
I'm excited. But needless to say, this does have our mash bills, at least one of them.
Yeah.
At least one of
Don't know
our
which mash
contract
bill.
distilled mash bills from Sagamore. This has Sagamore bourbon in it. This is the only other way to get it other than from us.
Yeah.
And they blended it together with MGP and then put it in a wild barrel from the sounds of it. So that's where we're at. Matt said that you look nice tonight. He said
I
that.
don't trust him.
He did say that. Okay, let's talk about the Nulu. Bruzel said that he got those barrels, it sounds like, and he wanted to hear our thoughts. All right, on to our Nulu really quickly. Dude, it's so
You know, like the
honey crisp apples. Just
it's like a apple butter spread.
oh yeah,
know what I'm talking
I
about?
know exactly what you're talking about.
That's what it smells like.
yeah, it does. You're right. I just get a fresh, like you just put it under the sink, washed it, paper towel, rubbed her down, honey crisp apple. Took a bite.
Slightly toasty on the sides of the glass. I really get that extra toasty bits on it.
If you like Calvados, it's phenomenal. It's very, very good if you like Calvados. I think
That's so sweet.
it's so sweet. I think that this is perfect. For me, this is perfect fall whiskey.
A little
just think
spicy
that.
in the back.
Yeah.
It's got that proof. It's got some oomph on her.
Tell me
Chris.
bonfire whiskey, that ain't it.
That'd be great.
Cool night,
It'd be-
bonfire.
Schmammer before you get cold.
Yeah.
For sure.
It'd be fantastic. Nosferatu. Is that a vampire?
Yeah.
It's a vampiric name.
Nosferatu.
Yeah. Sean has a vampire golf club cover. Who bought that
do.
for you?
I had no idea.
Really?
Someone just shipped it to the house.
Oh, that was a channel gift?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Someone shipped it to the house, and I was like, I have no idea who sent this.
Cookies in his perch.
Shh, don't talk about it.
Cookies in his perch.
Don't talk about it.
Nobody tell him. Okay. Needless to say, a little spicy on the back. I agree with that. Very appley. I think the apple brandy comes across freaking perfectly for current weather, I don't think that we could have like pulled this at a better time from a weather standpoint.
How much better it's gotten in the last 6 months, though, is actually pretty shocking. It was. I mean, it had like a hint of apple brandy before. Now it's like apple butter. It's got that nice like rich mouthfeel on it as well.
I agree. Viscous.
Yeah. But it's not super viscous. It's just really oily. It coats. What?
Would you say that oil is viscous?
Are we talking like 0 weight or 50 weight?
50.
All right. I mean, yeah.
I know the difference of the oils at least.
That's fair.
Okay. Needless to say, we can move on to the barrel. I just wanted to give everybody a couple tasting notes. Big fan of that Nulu.
That is pretty good. Ooh, fun video coming out on Thursday too. Just edited that today.
Which one? The one that starts with a B or not that one?
Not
the
that
B?
One.
Okay.
Not the B.
I just need to know what to make a thumbnail. The thumbnail for.
The V. That one. And I did some different stuff. So hopefully it translates better for the viewer.
That's why you've been drunk twice today.
That one wasn't bad.
Oh, okay.
That was just a lot of layers.
Okay.
The podcast losing like 12 seconds on your mic and just putting it together. So it just automatically jumped. And then it did it somewhere to mine. So I had to like resync the audio 2 different times at 2 different points. Yeah, it looks good now.
Just for fun.
It took an hour.
Just for fun. There's no like reason. It was just for fun. Like the soundboard was like for fun.
Because I sync everything up at the beginning and you think you're good. So I deleted all the tracks and started going through it. And then realized at the halfway it was gone. So I had to like.
That's why it took
so I just took the color correction off and then the sound and just put it onto an entirely new one to find the areas that it was disjointed.
Such a bummer.
Yeah.
It'd be so much nicer if you would have known at the beginning.
I thought I was done. I thought I was like done. And then I was like, what just happened?
Dude, it just had you known. You know? Okay.
Got me good.
So.
We have had a lot of apple flavored whiskey, like heavy apple.
I love apple.
Yeah.
In whiskey, it's a good note. Often a good note. So, you want to go into Melick, the JT, and then we'll go 2XO.
Sure.
And then we'll do the barrels.
Sure.
Got offered, we can just talk about this here. Got offered some barrels of whiskey today. Very reasonable price tag. Extremely reasonable, some would say.
Do I know about this?
No, it was today. It happened today, and you and I haven't talked much, and so nobody knows about it.
Didn't want that much. That is dark.
Right? 4+-year-old rice whiskey. That's what that is.
Well, if you moved all your shit, we could use the close-up cam.
Oh, that was aggressive. That was super aggressive.
What, move your shit, dog. You are a drink goblin right now.
Well,
you have 3 drinks.
The problem is was here.
You got flat
and then
water.
I needed to use the
you got carbonated water.
This is not flat water.
What's in the cup?
Gatorade Zero. I don't know what this is. That's coffee. I don't know why that's there. This was my coffee from this morning and I lost it. Look at how full it is. That's sad.
You're a very special boy. Sad. Is it what kind of coffee?
It was good coffee. It was black and white. They did like an Alien anniversary release, and I bought it.
Pour over?
It's that. Yeah, dude, I don't do nothing else.
Let's do espresso.
Daddy's a fucking pour over only kind of guy.
Let's do espresso.
Okay. Close up. Boom. Hit it. Still have audio. Check it.
Yeah.
All right. This is Louisiana. Is it forward a little? There. Oh, yeah. There we go. She came into her own right there. JT Melick Distillers, Louisiana rice whiskey. Rice Baby's the name of this one. It is 62.1 ABV, and it just says barrel aged 4+ years. I'm gonna be honest, guys. Was a real skeptic. Gonna be honest.
I haven't had it yet.
Was
and give you an honest review.
Friggin' skeptic.
This
was sent on the behalf of someone.
Okay, we did not get a Dickel Nulu. MGP.
It's because that one person called Matt's Apple Nulu.
Yeah.
Dickel.
That one
Ours
guy.
doesn't have any minerality. Ours is sweeter. Very sweet. I call it very, very sweet whiskey is what it is.
And I would assume it's less than 4K barrel. You said appropriately priced.
Significantly less than that.
Perfect.
Didn't buy any.
Why not?
Because I requested a sample and that didn't seem to be, might not be an option. And I said, we've already been fucked like this.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm good on that.
Now, you would have loved the mash bill. Almost bought some just for you as a secret almost, just for the fuck of it.
Weeded mash bill?
Big fan. Yeah, one of your favorites.
Is it, who's weeded mash bill?
I don't. Not from them, though. Just the same
Just their mash bill?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yep. Oh my goodness, dude. I think that if you gave this to somebody and they didn't know it was rice, I think they would think it was bourbon.
I would almost.
Like, I don't think you would ever guess rice.
I would almost guess weeded.
Yeah, I'd go with you on that.
Because it's so soft and
yeah,
sweet.
it is. It's almost floral.
But it's got some spiciness in the back. That could be proof.
It's so wild.
Because it reminds me of almost well, I want to say Makers because it's got like some little bit of floral and like dark chocolate in there.
Sure.
And that reminds me of some of their stuff.
So I don't know whose idea this was to do this, but they executed it incredibly well, is how I would put it. Matt said, I thought that was bourbon in blinds twice. 100% I would agree with you. I think, especially because I think this is $60 on J-Hub right now. Or on
seriously?
Bourbon Outfitters at $60.
They also have like a nice story. I watched it at Justin's at Ryan's house.
Melick?
About Melick.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
I think this is when he first started talking to him. I
Okay.
was skeptical. I was like,
Yeah,
it's gonna be
rice whiskey.
awful.
Yeah, it's
And he,
sake.
and he was like, we've got samples coming. I think that might have been this. That
I'd
was when you
imagine-
bought the
Oh
400.
my gosh, it's so good. It does taste like it's toasted, but man, here's what I'll say about it. What I'll say about it is, I liked it so much that Ryan hooked us up with a contact at Melick in case we wanted to do one.
I would definitely think that's bourbon.
100%.
Yeah.
It's fantastic too.
Shit.
It's good.
That's wild.
Yep, that's $60. That is a very good $60 bottle of whiskey. Like from a value
Good
standpoint,
on them.
that's very solid.
That
Does that blow your mind that that's made out of
confuses me.
rice?
Yeah.
Hey, how did Beam get it so fucked up? Remember they put brown rice and stuff?
Yeah.
Hey, you, Beam, should get a hold of Melick and just ask how they did it because this is better than that little book was in half the price.
Yeah, it's not even close.
Half the
But that was only part brown rice whiskey, I thought. I thought it was like a
Buddy, I don't care how
Frankenstein.
much is in it. You fucked it up. You could 100% put this in that little book bottle. People would have been happier.
People were ecstatic if
Yep.
that
And
tasted like that.
And this is literally a $60. I don't know. I think it's wild. I am interested in doing a pick with them because of this bottle.
Same. That's
Honestly.
wildly interesting.
Yeah. This just showed up in the mail, mind you. I didn't talk to Ryan. No, it just showed up, right? I'm like, oh, cool. That's cool. I did want to try it. Just was skeptical. Tried it. Was like, holy shit. No way is that bourbon.
No, it was
And it's not, but tastes like it.
it's a very interesting delivery I got today.
Oh, yeah?
Got my 13th Colony Double Oak.
Mm-hmm.
Guy hands me the box, goes, hey, man, just need your birthday. It says adult signature required on the box.
Sure.
Tell him my birthday. He goes, you have a good one.
Yeah, that's the best.
And I was like, all right, cool, man.
I appreciate that.
I
guy.
can just write that on my door,
Yeah.
put it in for me.
Yeah.
I don't need to be here for this.
Sure. True.
Because I missed it yesterday. Because I wasn't there.
Yeah.
And they
So they
didn't do it.
tried
Yeah.
yesterday. Here, I just love.
Well, I really got a heart attack because I refreshed it and it said, this item's been delivered. I went, what was that?
That's weird.
It even had a little printout,
Sure.
like a PDF that said, here's your delivery,
Yeah.
like verification. You go, that's weird, I don't have it.
It's lost forever.
I went back in and like retracked it, didn't refresh it, still opened a new link and it
Yeah.
said redirecting. Will try today. I was like, oh. okay.
Redirecting, AK, our bad, we fucked up. Didn't deliver it.
Oh, someone asked you pour over or AeroPress. I don't think you have an AeroPress.
I don't have an AeroPress.
Heard good things though.
Pour over for life. AeroPress. I don't fully understand the difference between AeroPress and French press. I know there is
French
one.
press like steeps longer.
Than AeroPress?
Yeah.
Can you just steep AeroPress longer?
I don't know.
I
I
feel like
thought
you
AeroPress
could.
you just like threw it in there and shoved it on through.
Oh, so it's not brewing.
No.
Like, that's weird.
Not that I know of.
Hmm.
One has a French accent. You know, he's got a point.
Bruzel.
Oui, oui.
You son of a bitch. Bruzel, I swear to God, if YouTube shows me your Kentucky bourbon hunting video one more time, Bruzel, every time I open YouTube on a device right now, your one
He keeps saying hi to
video.
this user.
Dude, I could open it on my computer, I could open it on my phone, I could open it literally anywhere. One of the first 3 videos that is on the front screen, on the home screen, is Bruzel's Kentucky Bourbon Festival hunting video. If you watch it, quit showing it to you. Listen, dude, here's the thing. You're probably right. But I just have never had one video be pushed into the feed that hard ever. Like ever, not once. It's the great YouTube is a big fan of you, which is fantastic fucking news. At least specifically to me in the whatever, my algorithm. But French press takes 4 minutes in coarse grind.
So AeroPress must be finer grind, and it's like a light pressure you put on it. So it's kind of like a low pressure espresso. It's kind of what I'm getting as I'm looking at some comments here.
Matt says, Bruzel's videos even suggested to me on the hub. Good job, Bruzel, for expanding.
You know what? We should start uploading on the hub.
Good job for expanding, dude. We figured some things out. Happy to share those things, but we're getting a big push the last 2 weeks. That's fucking awesome, dude. Feel free to share them however you see fit.
I got a cat.
Very cool. He's falling asleep.
Yeah.
He's falling asleep.
Tired cat.
Oh, his eyes are just out.
He had a long day.
I think he was outside all day.
Just out being a cat.
So, Bruzel said he hits every platform he can. Makes sense. Hey, it's a good scheme.
Why don't you just go lay?
I already watched the video, and it still wants me to watch it, said Nick Shelley. I just telling you, man, that video that YouTube is just showing it off.
Fucking die if you just cuddle up right there.
Oh, he did it.
Just cuddle up right there.
Oh, he did it. You like whispered him.
Everyone will love it.
Cat whispered him. He
His little
looks
eyes.
creepy as
His
fuck
little
back there.
Haunted eyes. Right in front of the AB logo. Just lay down. Just lay
Both said, my wife needed something to get in the mood last night. I showed her my tribute video from yesterday, and that did the trick. Thanks, boys. Bov, I have a sample for you. I just got to figure out how to drive to Texas. You know what I mean? So I can hand it to you. Jason Turcott said, if Bruzel gets stuck in the dryer. There you go. That's a new short idea.
Yep.
YouTube Shorts. Bruzel just stuck in the dryer.
Ooh.
Okay.
Dude, this smells just better and better.
Just good.
It definitely smells like it's in a toasted barrel, though.
It does. I completely agree. It does feel and smell toasted.
Heavily toasted.
Yes. It has the notes that like a toasted bourbon, a double oaked toasted bourbon would have.
It's so heavy.
Very good.
I feel like you could convince me that's like almost interstaved.
Yeah.
Because of how toasty that is.
It is very dark too.
Yeah.
At 4 years old, that's extremely dark.
Mm-hmm.
So, or 4, it just says 4+, but it is a single barrel. So I assume it's 4.
Yeah. I mean, it might be older, and they just don't change the labels.
Man, here's the thing, just really quick.
Conspiracy theory here?
No. You need all the help you can get selling rice whiskey.
Yeah.
So it'd
If
be
it
worth
had a 5-year age
writing
a
5 or 6 or 7.
Oh, is it written on there?
No.
Oh, okay.
But it'd be worth it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wonder. Oh, this thing is just a separate sticker entirely.
Yeah.
I see. So they could change that. That wouldn't be a big deal. I thought it was part of this. I'm like, that'd be a nightmare.
What does it say? 4 years.
At the very
Oh,
bottom.
barrel aged 4+ years.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I might have had a bunch of these made when it was just, that's what they start their program at. 4 years.
They might just keep it. I mean, honestly, if it tastes like, I'm hyper interested in like a 6 or a 7 on that.
Louisiana is not what I think of when I think of whiskey.
Neither is rice. I think that's the interesting part.
You grow rice in basically water.
Sure. No, I'm not saying that I don't think
Louisiana's got a lot of that.
Yeah, I'm saying, I don't think of rice when I think
Swampy.
whiskey. And I don't think of Louisiana when I think whiskey.
It's true.
2 non-whiskey related things
Yes.
made a beautiful whiskey baby, some would say.
Step brews.
No.
Really sounded like you had something to go on there.
I don't. I like that. Listen, if you're going to go buy our Nulu and you want to add something, this is good. Let's drink the 2XO and see if people, in theory, would like that as well. I think that most people in chat, I think most bourbon people will like this whiskey. I do believe that, especially at the price tag it's at.
That's probably one of the best, cheapest toasted whiskeys I think you can
I mean,
get.
$60?
For 124 proof.
Yeah, cast strength $60 whiskey.
You could blind the fuck
Not a
out
lot
of
of
people.
good
And they're
ones.
never gonna guess rice whiskey. Like we did like 25 seasons of 4 guesses. Not one of them did rice whiskey get wrote down for.
And if you and I had that in poor guesses, we would have said Penelope Architect or something like that. You know what I mean? Like that's what it reminds me of.
Yeah, I could definitely see that
Yep.
being an architect build. The water on the rice is to kill weeds. Didn't know that. No,
Obviously.
I have our hat on.
Obviously. You know what's nice? Nobody asking if it's fucking OVO anymore.
Yeah,
That's a
true.
beautiful thing. That just lowers my blood pressure.
Your blood pressure?
My doesn't
My
lower
blood
my
pressure.
fat tongue, but
Where to pick
Okay.
up 13th colony? Georgia.
what did you say?
Someone-
What was the question?
Where to pick up 13 colony?
Well, yeah, I think actually you can get the normal ones on Bourbon Outfitters and use code BJ and get 5% off. But the double oaked was just came and went.
Yeah, Matt said that's whiskey of the year shit, and I, no spoilers, agree.
Oh, did you already try it today?
Yeah,
Got to get some air in it.
yeah.
Gotta, before the review. You gotta,
I mean, did it not even make it 5 minutes? Probably.
oh, it showed up and you popped her.
It was during this already
breakdown?
talked about shit show. So yeah,
All right, next
The
drink
Tribue.
of the evening. Beautiful label, by the
Rice
way.
whiskey.
Dixon absolutely freaking nails these, or whoever's doing Dixon's design for him. Gemma Kentucky's even prettier. But this is the new.
is that like 3D on it?
What?
The Gemma Kentucky one, or does it just look that
It
way?
looks that way.
Okay.
The bottle's black, so that gem looks like
yeah,
it sticks
it's because
out.
it looks like
Yes.
it. Yeah, it's sticking out of the bottle.
I think it's because the glass is black, is why it looks like that. So this is the new Tribute blend. This is the newest 2XO. I think he calls this the Icon series. This is like $105, give or take a handful of dollars.
also on Bourbon Outfitters. Luke just posted the link.
Yeah, that's where literally where I bought it from was from Bourbon Outfitters. I don't know anything about these, if I'm being completely honest. I know that normally we like them. They're normally pretty damn good whiskey.
Yeah.
And I think the back says the same on every bottle, so I don't.
But I know for sure that I liked the Innkeeper's blend more than the Phoenix blend.
Innkeepers was second.
Second.
Me too.
Okay.
Second blend was better than the first one. I think
believe so.
unanimously. I believe.
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
I will probably buy these forever. I will buy one bottle of every release
That's fair.
because I like Dixon. I like
Yeah.
the idea of supporting Dixon, number one. Number two, not that it matters to Dixon, probably, really, like if I support him specifically, I'm saying. But number two, I think that these are cool and unique projects. I do wish there was more information on them, like truly, because I just don't know anything about it other than this is the third one of them. And the back, I believe, just says the same. The Tribute blend is the third release in the ongoing small batch blend series from 2XO. Each release is unique, created by, and that's the same as all of them. So, produced and bottled by Prestige Beverage Group in Louisville, Kentucky, and that's it. So, this was.
Oh yeah, we
opened-
did get an email about all these.
What?
What do you know about 'em?
Yeah. Yep. No, but it doesn't tell you what they are.
Yeah, it does.
The whiskey?
Yeah, right there.
That's not this. That's his that's like his volume series. That's like the thing that'll be on the shelf all the time.
Oh, I thought it said in
Because I did look through this.
2 proprietary mash bills, 1 low rye bourbon, 68%, 1 high rye bourbon, 35%.
Maybe he's contract distilling.
Maybe. It
That'd be interesting.
says New char barrels, both number 3 and number 4 char levels. Oh yeah, see that looks 3D.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
It's cool. Very cool.
Oh yeah, that does have more of the information. On
That's got way more on that one.
oak.
Yeah. But yeah, needless to say, we just know it's Kentucky bourbon is what we
Yes.
know. So
A blend of 2 different mash
and one
bills.
of them is a lower rye, and one of them is a higher rye mash bill. But normally I do enjoy them. Enjoyed the second one more than the first one. Hoping to enjoy this one even as much as the first one would be great because I think the first one was good.
Daniel says the 2XO Tribute is not marked up at Bourbon Outfitters. Same price I paid at Total Wine.
Perfect. And then he said, "Can't say the same for everything else."
When are we going to be able to get Virtue?
Listen.
I'll let you know maybe tomorrow.
You gotta understand. We used to get this way more often than we get it now.
Thank you, Josiah.
People would walk into a store and be like, "I saw a George C. Stagg for $1,400." and I saw an Elmer for 800 and blah, so on and so forth, right? And then people feel a way about it, whatever it is. The only reason you saw it is because it was marked up. So like there's an issue where if it's not marked up, you wouldn't have been the person to see it walking into the store, right? Because it's marked up, you did get to see it. Now, if you just had a bunch of money and you didn't care about that money, you could have been the guy to buy it. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Listen, whiskey's like wild pricing. MSRPs are wild right now. It just is what it is. So I think to complain about like hyper allocated stuff being marked up at this point is just kind of like everybody just is part of the game.
Yeah, beating dead horses and things. That's really good.
That smells fantastic.
Wait till you drink it. That feels
oh man,
like wine or like brandy finished almost. It feels very grapey.
I wonder what it's a tribute to.
Like a nice red grape.
What do you think it's a tribute to? Well, you're Dixon.
What? I was gonna say it.
The man, that on the nose is my favorite one. So I opened this, poured some into a sample bottle yesterday, and haven't drank the sample bottle. It's sitting in the house. So I truly haven't had this. It's just been open for a day.
Remember, for 24 months, Aaron Atkins. What's up, guys? Have a great night. Thanks, buddy.
You too, buddy. Thank you.
Oh.
It's a tribute to his parents. Is that real? That's cool. Not finished. Well, they're all finished because
he uses like staves in the barrel. Hence the 2 XOs, 2 times oak. So all of these should have the inner barrel staving.
Man, that's a great nose. It's so red fruit, like berry forward, and I like it a lot.
I think it drinks more grapey.
Does it?
Like almost a Merlot, something sweet red.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's still don't know. You can't
It's
do
very
that.
raspberry forward. I forget we can see him right there.
Yeah. Robotics said long time no see. Just got back from trailing in Kentucky. Hopefully had a good time, buddy.
That's good whiskey.
That's amazing whiskey.
That is. I'm not mad at that at all. I don't know if that's better than the second one. When there's 4, we should do like a whiskey war with them or something. I don't know.
He said tribute to his parents, and then he definitely did have dinner with him last week.
That's cool.
Saw the pictures.
That's very cool.
Looked like a great time. He got bottle number 1.
That's fantastic. That's very good. I'm very happy with that bottle of whiskey.
It's not the greatest whiskey in the world. It's just a tribute.
Jack Black is.
It's a fucking solid song too.
Jack Black is a gift to this world.
Yeah.
He's a gift to our generation.
You watched the Super Mario movie, right?
Yeah, it's fantastic. One of the greatest.
Him as Bowser. That's great.
That's one of the best animated movies that's ever been made. Man.
Yeah, that's how all the tastings go. Luke, have you ever watched Monday? Oh, damn. This is from Mike, picked up a Parker's Heritage Rye, maker's Mark Cellar Aged at MSRP. Needless to say, I'm now broke. FOMO strong. Heard that Parker's is amazing. And that maker's cellar is going to be one of probably my top 5 whiskey of the year.
Yeah, you got 2 really big bottles for MSRP. That's wild.
We have not gotten to try the new Russell's Rick yet.
I tried it when we were in Kentucky, and it's good. Is how I'd put it. I wouldn't say it. Ribbert says it's the best thing Turkey's put out in 10 years.
Love that man. But
I wouldn't agree. I just after drinking it. Now here's the thing.
You really liked Voyage.
Loved Voyage, and I loved last year's Russell Single Rick. Way more than you.
That was Kim Nelson A.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know. I'd like to blind Voyage Russell Single Rick, like the 2003 Russells and the new Russells Camp Nelson Single Rick. Because I don't think that new one, I don't think it would beat everything in that lineup. And those all would have been within the past 5 years. So, but
yeah,
that's really good. I'm a big fan of that, honestly. That's
by far the best one he's put out.
I think that.
So that's great. He's gotten better with every release for us.
Sure.
Phoenix Blend.
That can't happen forever.
Yeah, that's true.
It can't.
Eventually there's downturn.
That's kind of the bummer, huh?
Yeah.
What do we do? Well, our first release wasn't bad, thank God, right? Yeah. Everything worked out. We found this out. Spoiler alert. So anyways, You guys need to watch Thursday's video. I think if you want to see my truly genuine, honest, and I swear on my children's life blind reaction to our own whiskey.
I cut a little snippet in the basement
Yeah.
saying what I did, just so people had more context.
I felt like you got it. I felt like you explained it well in the video. Did it not come across?
I explained
that
it
way?
at the end though.
Oh, okay.
So I put a little
Right, because it was a mystery to me.
I cut a little thing in the beginning
Sure.
that said, "Hey, me from the future. This is what I did
Sure.
and why."
Okay.
And then
Very good.
so everyone can kind of catch up on things.
I
Chris with
like
the 5
I
gets
like
its
our
up. Thank
whiskey
you,
blind.
bud.
Thank
If you guys
God.
get a membership, say thank you.
Thank you, dude. Seriously, appreciate it. Yeah, come and find out. I never thought we'd be able to review our whiskey, and on Thursday you'll watch me drink it blind.
Yeah,
You know what? Fuck it. I have 4 different proofs. That's all I'll say.
it's the whole video.
No, but no. Like the ranking isn't the.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? But it's interesting. I think that was such an. I hope people watch it because, I think for both of us, it was a very interesting experiment, and it was very fun for me to have literally no idea what the fuck it was.
Oh, Garrett got one. Look at that, and Jamie.
But I would buy this again.
Yeah.
I would buy that. I'm not upset about this purchase at all.
There's just something that makes me feel it's like wine finished, which is wild. Well, I mean,
The cubes can be.
going to RD1
Man, I agree with
also
you.
makes me like really realize like what different woods really bring to barrels,
Yeah,
like how they do it.
sure.
Because I mean,
Yeah.
ours being red
Red
oak
oak.
finished,
Yeah.
and we were between another one that was birch, and I've never had that in anything.
Man, I get a bubblicious note in the late finish of this whiskey, and it's wild. This is very good. It's sweet, and I like that. I like the
This
sweetness.
is fat kid whiskey.
I don't think it's-
sweet.
I think the complexity is just nice. I think it's a nice whiskey to just sit down and hang out with your buddies with. Like if I was going to put it in a place. But it's sweet, and it's just nice. It's held together well. It's nice. How much was this? This is like 100 or 105, I think. $105. Everything's $100 now, basically. It feels like so. I put this in a pretty normal space, like market-wise, and it's very good there. Huh?
Feels
It
like,
does.
Feels like finished turkey,
It's interesting.
which is wild to
It's
me.
Kentucky.
Uh-huh.
2 mash bills, apparently. I don't know.
I could see that being
I'm in on that. I'm in
some
100%.
turkey or Four Roses,
Yeah. Oh, interesting.
because there's a little bit of something on the back end
Sure.
that would remind me of Four Roses. I'm not saying it is or isn't.
We're really usually very bad at 4 Roses,
Yep,
so take that with a grain of salt.
all the salt, a mountain of it.
That Wheeler's raid I gave y'all at Pours in the Park is finished with those cubes as well. Really? A lot of people have moved to this. I think that we will fuck with them as well.
100% we're going to.
I think that they just make sense. Economically, seemingly, I don't know that part yet, but I would imagine economically they make sense because
Yeah.
people are using
You don't
them.
have to deconstruct a barrel in any way, shape, or form.
Don't have to dump.
You're not
you don't have
doing
to do
any barrel
transfers.
transfers. You're literally just changing out the bung
Yeah.
on the barrel.
Yep.
And
And you can
sliding in some wood.
And you can adjust the amount in there at any given
Anytime,
time,
yeah.
which is a
you
big.
can add, subtract, do whatever you
yeah,
want.
I think that's
Because if you want more, you just grab a new
yes.
chain, throw it down in there.
Yep.
Ready for that?
Yep, we're gonna try
All right.
the. How many? You got 2 glasses. You're gonna want clean for one of these for sure.
The Isla one? I've just been going through all of them.
No, we don't have to play a game. We can just chill.
Okay.
It's 9 o'clock already.
We'll just chill. It's a good night for it.
So.
Surface area is key. Yeah, dude. Those.
Those Ambarana ones.
Oh, dude. So they take a entire stave.
It was in the
Ambarana,
video
so
if
it's
you
just like a
watched that
cube.
one.
So on the RD1
Yeah.
trip video, it's literally just like honeycomb
Yeah.
drilled through it, and they just chuck like 2 to 5 of those. I think he said in a barrel.
3 to 5.
3 to 5.
3
Okay.
to 5, and only for like 2 weeks. He said.
Yeah, it's
Which is
short.
interesting. I'm not gonna tell you what this is.
but
You're just
then-
gonna have to consume.
But
this.
then, like the other ones, they're about. Well, I mean, they got to be small to get inside the bung, so it's probably a 2x2 square, and they just have them center drilled, and they're just on a stainless, like
string,
yeah,
for lack of a better word.
yeah, a cable.
Yeah,
is
literally
probably
a
what we'd be
cable.
calling
Yep.
it. And that just attaches to the bung. You drop that in there, hammer down the bung,
Yep.
good to go.
Yep. And as long as the cubes are the new. Wait, as long as cubes are new charred oak, it doesn't stop being bourbon. It doesn't stop being bourbon even if they aren't.
Okay. Scott Smith said, wish I could afford more, but I bought a set
saw that.
of Octomore 14. Didn't know they had 14 out yet. And they usually have like
oh, buddy, they're
4.
all different color tubes this time. Talk about getting me on board.
Damn it.
There's like a gold, a silver, a black. It's cool. It's very cool looking. See?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that cool? They're all different colors. It's very cool.
Oh, whoa. Look at that one.
Yeah.
Wait, why are those?
Whoa, that one's dark.
Why are those 2 different colors? And they both say they're 14.3.
Well, because one's from Sip Whiskey and one's from whiskeyliquorstore.com.
Well, this one is that one. Sip Whiskey looks like the real one.
Who knows what it looked like in person?
That's true.
Yeah, that's a
look,
website
there's another
photo.
one.
That's a website photo. They're all pulling the same stock photo.
Yeah, they
I'm
are.
sure it was sent to them by Octomore, or they Googled it and pulled that off the internet.
Let me just look at that. Oh, that looks so good. Yeah,
I love that they did the different color tubes. That's cool.
I do love me some Octomore.
One of the coolest bottle shapes.
I only own one. Dan and Julie got it for me.
I love Octomore.
Yep.
Willow, thank you for the super chat, buddy. Hey, boy, need a sample of the Jack Daniel's 2023 special release toasted rye. Just got one today. No, we did a short with one.
Oh, yeah.
Because we got a media sample of it. So we did a short with them. At some point, we're going to start like putting all these shorts out because we got a couple more bottles now that we can do shorts with.
Yeah.
So we're just there. The new idea here is all of the bottles that we get that we don't think anybody will watch if we review them. We're just going to rip a short with those bottles.
Yep.
But then that can also like traverse into like what weird shit. Like we shot a short of the blue Star Trek rye
Romulan
whiskey.
rye.
Yeah. So then we can just do shit like that.
And then the other one that we
bottles-
ripped was the Captain's one.
Yeah, the single barrel or whatever that
Yeah,
one
the
was.
single malt.
That one was very weird.
I love it though.
Okay. This is a barrel release, a new one.
That rum one.
Nope. Does have rummy notes.
It smells like syrup.
I don't even want to say what it is. Because the only reason I know is because I read them. I don't even want to say it. Have you seen the Wild Turkey Generations pricing? Yeah, $4.50.
500.
$4.50 a bottle. MSRP is $4.50.
That's Amburana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell on the nose.
No.
It is. I wouldn't say very subtle. It's more subtle.
That's Amburana though.
It's very much.
That's not bad.
Is it nice?
It's not bad. That's like a perfect. That's like the RD1 amount of Amburana.
5-year-old is the youngest in here. This is cast strength Amburana, which is crazy because the cast strength Amburana was Amburana from
Yeah.
RD1. This
But that's
is
blended though too, isn't it?
58.21. It's blended bourbons and then finished in Amburana.
Oh, okay.
So this is Kentucky and Indiana whiskey. Amburana cask are challenging to work with. Oh, this is right up your alley, dude. It literally says Amburana cask are challenging to work with as they impart strong cinnamon, nutmeg, clove, and vanilla spice notes. True blending expertise is required to enhance the bourbon with Amburana and maintain a balance. The BCS blending team created a bourbon blend of 2 mash bills with different char levels, finished in Amburana cask. A vatting of individual cask without finishing was layered in to add depth. So yes, it was then had whiskey blended into it. 14,400 bottles produced. I like that they put how many bottles they release on the back of that.
Beck, is that true? He said Maker's 46 isn't bourbon because the staves aren't new charred oak. It's distilled spirit specially. Dixon doesn't need to say bourbon finished in with like they do. Huh. Does the Dixon bottle say bourbon?
I don't know. Yeah, Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey.
Does Maker's 46 not say bourbon on
You can still call that bourbon.
it?
Buddy, Angel's Envy is dumped into a fucking port wine barrel.
Very dry one.
Angel's Envy.
Just like dancing.
Angel's Envy says bourbon on it,
finished in port.
but it says bourbon.
Yes, it does.
You're allowed to call it bourbon. It just
Yeah.
is bourbon finished in. It's
Yeah.
still all.
So
it's
maybe he
still
doesn't
bourbon.
have to say finished bourbon or anything like that. Yeah, I think that's what he's saying.
Yeah, he doesn't have to say finished. That's fair. Yeah. You're allowed to, barrel bourbon Literally, this says bourbon.
Maker's Mark 46 cask still says Kentucky straight
Yeah,
bourbon.
it's still
Yeah.
bourbon back. It is still bourbon, buddy. It just does have to. It does have to say that it was finished. Whereas I guess 2XO doesn't say it's finished.
Garrett said sipping Mucinex 2023 extended release tonight. Strong cherry with heavy ethanol medicinal notes. Hey,
He's
get well,
got
buddy.
Bronchitis and a double ear infection right now.
Damn.
And he got rocked by some shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
So you're on all the meds.
Yeah. Yesterday I was like, hey, he likes the 2XOs.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, do you want to try the new 2XO at
He's
football
like,
practice?
someday.
And then he was like, would love to. But
all the antibiotics. I
I'm
would not love
near
me
death.
too. Yeah.
So,
is every distillery doing umber on it?
yes. It's a hot thing right now. This smells fantastic.
Everyone fucking loves it. We're gonna end up probably doing it, and I'm gonna fucking hate it
Mm-hmm.
because Dan will source it somehow.
Yeah, listen, Sean doesn't have to be a part of it, but we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
That's up to Sean. What that tastes phenomenal.
Yeah.
That's better than the RD1 one.
Yeah, at cast strength.
Because it's cast strength.
Yeah.
Listen, I love the RD1 at cast strength. I'm a huge fan
So
of it.
I think they also finish it
Holy.
longer because they're cutting it back down in proof.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
That's amazing.
So like concentrated, very strong. I would bet their finishing time is even less than RD1. The way that tastes.
They cut, but they bury the Amburana with whiskey on top too, though, like you were mentioning earlier. You
Yeah.
were reading the comments while I was reading.
Oh,
it.
sorry.
No, you're good. They put whiskey.
So it's blended, or it's Amburana
finished.
and then re-blended back in with other bourbon.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to
And that's
because they
what-
probably did it when.
but-
Oh my god!
But
Yeah.
fucking nailed it. Is it worth the price? Is it around $100 or less? Then yes. If this is $100, this is as good as Rio. You don't like Rio, but I love Rio a lot. This
I
is
think
as
that's better
good
than
as Rio
because I actually do.
because
Like
you
that.
like it's softer Amburana.
Oh,
than
okay.
Rio.
So Beck says it's Kentucky straight bourbon finished in X.
Yeah,
The
okay,
TTB
okay.
no longer considers it bourbon because like they want to do a whole category for finished.
Okay, you know what happened back? What I found so interesting was
TTB doesn't give
the
a
TTB
fuck.
said that they were going to force everybody into saying that finished products are no longer bourbon, right? Saying this is bourbon finished in X doesn't make it feel like it's not bourbon anymore. And the
Yeah.
TTB did say that they were making a new category for finished whiskeys, so they would be finished whiskeys. But putting bourbon finished in, blah, 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 just feels like bourbon. It's the weirdest thing to me. Like, I feel like they didn't really follow through on what they said they were going to do.
I was like,
But-
where did that go? Somehow got that one out.
It fell out.
Yeah,
Sometimes that
when
happens.
$90.
I'm in.
That might be one of the best Amburana finishes.
That is the best. That is, man, I love a Rio a lot. If we're going the best ever Amburana so far, the Rio is or was my favorite until this one. I felt like the RD1 was the best findable Amburana on the market. Four Gates was one of the best balanced Amburanas on the market. This is the best. Man, this is
that
with
doesn't
Rio.
even smell like Amburana on
No,
the nose.
that's why I didn't want you to know because you smelled it and you were like,
It's
rum.
really, really syrupy. Is
It's
why
very
it's
sweet,
syrupy
yeah.
and a little spicy.
I get some raisin, which I agree on the rum note with the raisin.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. It's got that like almost plummy dark note on it. It's
so
super syrupy,
good.
and it's all
I
like
see
it's
one of
not
those,
even
I'll buy
up
one.
front on the Amburana.
No.
Like honestly, it's like bourbon, and then it finishes Amburana.
You know what it is? It's bourbon and then apple and then cinnamon, and that just really trails you. You found the closet, and Narnia's behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like but you open the doors at first.
You know, I would love to hate that,
Man, it's fantastic.
but that's very good.
That's one of the best barrels I've ever had.
oh yeah.
Like without a doubt.
Like the
we haven't had a bunch.
the
but-
seagrass,
Sure.
like a lot. Dovetail.
You
was
like
one of
Dovetail a lot.
Dovetail's like one of my
This
favorites.
beats the fuck out of Dovetail.
Do we still have it?
I don't know. We have to. Because it was a real funky ride. It wasn't something we drank often. It was just good. I'll drink the fuck out of that. I will buy one. If I see one of these in a store
Where do you
having
think it would
this one,
be?
I'll buy another one. We don't have a lot of barrel bottles. I would guess that room bottom right corner.
I'm gonna go look real
That'd
quick.
be my guess. This is so good. Dude, this good job. Barrel Bourbon Cask Finish Series, Amburana is what the front says. Edition number 1, 5 years age. I think what's interesting, Bruce will mention it in chat earlier, them labeling this cask cask finishing series is a good idea. Just a little bump on the old like understanding as to what the fuck I'm looking at on a shelf. Because when you walk in somewhere and there's a bunch of barrels in a row, right? Because this is something that happens often. You see like 6, 7 barrels next to each other. You're like, I don't know, man. I don't know what any of them are. Are they all the same? Whatever it is. Putting this cask finish series on here, nice. That's good. I like that. Hey, great job, guys. Whoever blended this did phenomenal. Do we? Did you find it? Are there?
All right, I found it.
Barrel Duvetail. Oh my gosh, look at the color difference. Hold on. Oh, it's just so
That's dark, man.
significant.
Way higher in proof. I think this is lower. Nope, this is
I
120
was gonna
proof.
say, I think they're all cast.
I thought this was lower teens. I thought it was like 112. It's 123.8. So this is Indiana, Tennessee, but it's finished Dickel. That's why I liked it.
Yes, that I do recall us both enjoying that, and then saying, "Wow, we found a Dickel we like. You must just have to finish it." That's what I recall.
Whiskey
This
King is
is-
my current finish favorite. Yeah, man, they throw some wild, fun shit.
Who does?
Barrel King.
Oh yeah.
Whiskey King 3.
Oh, you said Whiskey King, and I was like, "Is that a different thing?" Oh, I see that. Frank, did you? Hold on. I'm sorry. Did I miss it when you were in there?
What?
Okay. I thought I missed something.
Oh, Cookie. Hi, dude. That hurt my leg. I love you. You suck sometimes.
Man, I'm so happy with this. I think this takes all the great parts, leaves behind all the parts that are unwanted. I think it does a good job with that. Wow, we have had a lot of good whiskey tonight. That's interesting. Didn't hold up, huh?
Not as good as I remember.
You know what? The Amarana one is the best barrel we've ever had.
You could try that.
I'm good.
You should try it.
I don't need to.
No, it's not bad or
We
anything.
haven't had any
It's-
whiskey we didn't like tonight.
It is
yet.
not bad. I don't dislike it. It's just not as good as I remember.
And that makes me sad, though.
Yeah,
That's a saddening.
yeah. I think
Oh, it smells. Oh, it's got light whiskey in it, doesn't it? It smells like ethanol. Light
it
whiskey.
just says Indiana, Kentucky. I don't know. I didn't read it.
Whiskey's finished in rum, port, and Cabernet.
It's triple finished. Triple.
I wish they'd say what that smells like light whiskey. That has to be light whiskey.
It just
Buddy, I would bet my life that has light whiskey in it. Anybody know a
Your
contact
life?
at Barrel?
Yeah, we do.
We could just shut this down right now. We know their marketing team.
You're gonna have to die though.
Mm-mm. That has light whiskey in it. I've gotten better at this. We loved that.
Yeah.
Never thought there was light whiskey in it. I'd be willing to bet an actual humongous sum of money. Humongous to me, like $50.
Oh man, I was gonna go 25. Jesus.
For real.
Travis said it is light whiskey.
You can call me literally Matt Porter.
It
That's why it's so light.
yeah, it does remind me
That's why
of
it's not
MGP
dark.
light whiskey, like
That's what it smells like.
the toasted vanilla.
Yeah, it smells like I got ethanol in the nose, which I get from that light whiskey sometimes. Man, that was a good feeling. I just nosed that and nailed it. Light whiskey. That's
I think the
crazy.
second drink was actually better.
Big fan of that.
I think the switch going from Amburana to that, man, that still tastes super fucking good. I lied.
That is good. I don't want to get it
I
too
like
twisted. That is actually
The
good.
second drink, I think actually I got more of the finish because it wasn't fighting the Amburana still in my mouth.
That's fair.
But that's probably one of my favorite Amburanas now.
This is the best barrel I've ever had. This
Man,
Amarana one.
okay. Now after smelling that, smell that. Now I can smell fucking Amburana,
Oh,
which I
you
didn't
can
at all before.
bend me over your knee and spank
Oh yeah, Cookie
me
just.
with that barrel. That barrel is. They're gonna love that clip. They're gonna ask for this link.
No, they're not.
They usually do, and I usually send it to
Will
them.
you close up it? Someone asked.
Oh, this. Do you want the Amarana? This is the other one.
Yeah, someone said,
Which one do you want?
"Can you close up shot of the barrel bottle?" I mean, they're all pretty much the same.
Here, I'll just do both. You know what? This will cover.
There you go. Push them forward just a little bit. Thank you. Yeah, I have it about an inch off.
That's all right.
That's what she said.
So these are both the new cask finish series. They send us these, full transparency. Now, what I will also add to this, they sent us the last barrel that I tasted on this stream a couple weeks back. Gonna be honest, didn't like it.
Which one?
the batch 34 or 6 or whatever.
Yeah, we really
Didn't like that.
We did not.
They still sent these.
Yeah.
So huge shout out to them for being
Well, that's
cool.
awesome because I'm glad
And
they
these
did.
are amazing. Or
Just to try that
one.
Amburana,
Sorry.
honestly.
Yes. The
Amburana is a Brazilian wood. It is. It's usually
very
more
spicy.
for furniture. Is what they use it for.
Because it's hard. That's just what I get told when people use me for furniture.
I want to stab you.
Oh, that was a good joke. Okay, we're gonna open. This is the cask.
I'm a really
finish.
big fan of that. Damn.
We're gonna open the cask finish series, Tale of Two Islands now, which is a barrel bourbon. This is edition 1. It's a 118 proof. It's 5 years of age. It's a blend of straight bourbon whiskeys again. This has I'm going to call it ours, dude. I don't give a fuck. This would have
kind of ours.
Do you realize this would have all been ours had we just had $1 million to spend or whatever? Was it 1.4 we figured out? 1.5?
Something like that.
Yeah. Sorry. 1.4 to 1.5.
1.5 or 1.6.
Yeah,
it's somewhere.
It's
it's still $100,000.
Yeah, but when you're at 1 point,
yeah,
doesn't matter as much. You know, like, buddy, if you and I start caring about $100,000 after $1 million, I'll feel great about it. You know what I mean?
We will.
This has Maryland bourbon in it. That's 5 and 6 years old.
We have that too.
I would imagine
Wildly
that this
less.
is the same whiskey as our bourbon 1 and 2 or barrel 1 and 2 single barrels that we released under the Essence line. And then it also has 5, 6, and 9-year-old MGP in it.
Bourbon Junkies is broke, by the way, Chrissy. That's why we have whiskey.
That's why we have whiskey, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Get paid for whiskey.
Write a check. We did.
It bounced.
We've written every check, Chrissy. Chrissy, every check that has been written.
What did we drink first? What was the first thing we drank?
No money has been spent by any other LLC or corporation.
What did we drink first?
We drank 2XO, not first, second.
Yeah.
First we drank, we drank the rice Mizunara, not Mizunara, the rice baby.
That's right here.
Yep. Oh, okay. And then we drank the toasted, or the apple brandy.
This is our apple brandy.
Okay.
That's what that is.
Smells good.
Shit.
Smells good.
I was like, I don't know what finished product we had first. That smells good.
Okay, really quick, because there's people in here that weren't in here then.
Thanks, Luke.
Our Nulu pick is live right now for non-patrons. Made it out of Patreon. There's a link at the very top. If you click it, you can order 6 bottles for the same shipping cost. We'll make this quick. I know everybody that was here doesn't want to sit through it again.
And use code BJ.
Use code BJ. Get you
Coupon
5%
code.
off your whole order. Just grab a few different bottles if you'd like, along with the Nulu pick. Same exact shipping cost, up to 6 bottles. The Nulu we talked about is a 16-month finished in apple brandy cask. It's a 6-year-old MGP 21% rye bourbon at 124 proof.
Yep.
Just a heads up. The JT Malik we drank tonight, which is the Rice Baby on Bourbon Outfitters, is great. Tastes like Penelope Architect style whiskey.
100%.
If you've had that basically toasted or staved whiskey bourbon.
We would 100% call that bourbon blind.
Yes. Oh, yeah. 100%. I'd call it bourbon to JT Malik at this point.
Yeah.
You guys are fibbing us.
Yeah.
This is the only option. Literally, I swear, you guys should see the emails that have gone back and forth between us and Malik now, because they were even surprised at like the flavors that came out of it. Anyways, the 2XO Tribute blend is up there as well. That was really good. We liked that a lot. And then now we're on the barrels. The Barrel Amburana is 100% buy. I don't give a shit. Just as simple as that. We're going to move on to the Tale of Two Islands.
Do you have a filter on?
Never. Not ever in my life.
On Streamlabs.
I don't know. Probably. Usually. There's just one in there always. I didn't set it up once.
It's a contrast?
I don't know.
Or is it saturation? I'm just confused now. Because I looked at what it looked like in the back of the camera, and I'm just looking at it right now, and it doesn't look the same.
I just wanted to make sure that was the right camera, guys. Sorry. It is gamma, contrast, brightness, saturation, hue shift. Yep. We're up 0.08 in saturation.
It takes nothing on this.
And we're minus 0.01 in contrast. So I subtracted contrast, added 0.0.
Go to negative 0.05 on contrast.
I'm not doing that in the middle of the stream.
Rip it live.
It looks fine. Nobody's complained.
It's contrast.
Except you.
Yeah.
Contrasty is good.
Yeah.
It's great. You got to understand, this is an unedited piece of content. That looks great. Think about that, right? You know what I'm saying?
Okay. It just, honestly, what it looks like is what you start looking like on the podcast set because of where
I
that
don't
light
look
is.
orange at all.
No. Like how washed out.
You look washed out.
I know,
Because
but
your face is white.
oh,
You're whitey.
I'll show you
You
what
whitey.
an unedited. Even
we'll
on,
shoot an S-log, though.
I'll show you an S-log one.
Well,
I'll just throw a LUT on it and then send it to you, and you'll be like, "Oh,
that's barely color correct. A LUT is a barely color. You have to throw do picture profile 11. Send me that. That'd be a better test.
We could do that.
Because we both know what that looked
Yeah.
like. S-log looks like shit. If you upload an S-log video at this point, people are like, "Oh, it's black and white, huh? You're just shooting in black and white. It's fucking
Yeah.
two Stooges. We just lost Curly in the war.
The drone shoots 10-bit.
Oh, the fucking drone, guys! We bought a drone.
We did buy a drone.
Woo!
I've been playing with it. It's a lot of fun.
That's fucking awesome.
It's my baby right now.
It is very cool.
And it definitely shoots S-Log 10-bit.
Which is the camera's this fucking big.
Yeah.
Probably that big. But you get the gist.
Our $1,000 A6400s don't do that. Look at it that way. And that's a...
And they don't fly either, which is even crazier when you think about it.
They don't
You're
fly
not talking
either.
about what they don't do. They can fly one time. So
It was a lot of fun because we were playing with all the modes. Like you could just put it on a subject and like walk around and it just follows you.
it's very cool.
Yeah.
The technology and it's very, very cool. That smells wild.
The DJI Mini 4, Matt.
Really quick, Mini 4 Pro.
Mini 4 Pro.
Yeah. Sean bought the cooler controller too that you don't have to put your phone in. Really quick,
Bougie is why.
what were your expectations before we opened
Low.
that? Yeah.
Real low.
What are your
It smells like
smells
rum.
way better
Smells like rum.
than I expected. You know what I thought? I thought they're gonna ruin it with Isla Barrel. You and I actually had some off-record conversations about this specifically because we knew what whiskey went into it.
Yeah.
We may have said some stuff about it. Had it been on record, I'd take it back right now.
Yeah.
That's all I'd say.
I really don't smell the. I get like. Do you know how like if you dump out an ashtray, like if that ashtray's got cigar in it, if you dumped it out and like just got
You
like
get
a
the powder.
hint, just a hint of ash as
Mhm.
you're walking away,
Sure.
I get that. Like just
You're
a
saying that
little-
comes from the peatiness.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's just a smidge.
It is a hint of
Yeah.
peat. If you don't like peat, it's gonna stand out like a
If
sore thumb.
I really, because if I didn't know that this was finished in a Scotch barrel, all I would really be smelling is the rum.
It's smoky though. Bruzel, did you drink? Is Bruzel still in here? I don't know if he is. If Bruzel's still in here, did you drink this already or
It's
no?
stale. It just smells
It's
like
not peated. It's
a rum raisin cake.
I think if you and I didn't know about I didn't think if you and I just thought there's two whiskeys blended in here, I don't think we would have. It would have stuck
Wait till
out
you
like
drink it.
that. Well, interested in Noctimore. It is heavily peated Scotch from Isla, from Bruichladdich. It's some of the best peated whiskey you can buy generally.
Bruichladdich might just be my favorite distillery. I was talking to people from Scotland in Mexico.
in the world,
Yeah.
in the whole world, you own so little of it.
I'm saying because of like Black Hearts.
No, I'm
and-
with you. They make
and
fucking
Octomore.
phenomenal whiskey.
Yeah.
The fucking Blue Bruichladdich is amazing.
Yeah.
The classic
the
or whatever.
classic Lottie.
I
I think like
don't think you're wrong. I just
as a
think,
distillery,
yeah.
I could grab almost everything they make and be happy.
isn't it interesting that it's probably one of your least consumed distilleries?
Yeah.
But one of your favorite?
Yeah.
Now, here's the
Because
thing.
every time I buy one, my wife goes, "What'd you do?"
I think it was your bank account. That's the
Yep.
problem, right?
Yep.
Every Octomore's $300. This becomes the issue. I was buying Octomores when they were $175 from Sean Opperman.
Yeah.
And then they were like $225, and then they were $250, and now they're $300. And you're like, hey man, you guys
Pump it.
mind calming down on that so I can continue to
Bump
afford
it.
them?
You try that real quick.
That's I like that. I'm actually a big fan. Like it. I actually think it tastes less smoky and peated and ashy.
I
than
think it
smells.
tastes. I'm
You're
way
the
reverse
opposite?
on it. I think I taste more of the peatiness, like way up front. It's like a punch. I get that peatiness, and then it fades to the rum.
Chrissy said, Sean, is that what Gabby sounds like in your head?
Don't spend our money. Yeah, like that.
Now here's the good news, Chrissy.
Everyone sounds like that
Everybody
in my
that
head, though.
disagrees with Sean sounds exactly like that in his head.
Dan all the time. You're fucking this up.
This is how Sean impersonates other people when he's like shut the fuck up. This is Sean's way of doing that. He does it to everybody. Doesn't matter who it is. And then when you get Sean frustrated, if you do it back to him, it's the greatest thing of all time because nobody does it back to him. He's the only fucking person who does it. It's a fucking blast.
You don't. Yeah, basically I default to that.
Okay, this says on the back of this bottle of whiskey, in 2018, we produced the legendary Tale of Two Islands rum. Oh, so this is from a rum release. That's why they use that barrel this way.
Okay.
So in 2018, they did a rum release,
finished, yeah,
which was a Jamaican rum matured in peated Islay single malt barrels. Those empty casks have been used to finish a blend of straight bourbons. The sweetness of the rum, the smokiness of the Islay cask mingle together with the underlying bourbon that continues the tale of two islands. That's a cool idea to reuse something like that. I like that part of it.
You think Barrell's just big enough to be like, fuck it, let's just do whatever we want?
Yeah.
Basically. I mean,
Clearly.
okay, so this is...
I mean, we know how much money they spent.
Oh, this doesn't say the...
No.
All the other ones say the release amount, it feels like.
Yeah, that one does it?
This one does not say a release.
Really? It's on the bottom.
Maybe it's on the back.
No,
It's
it
on
just
the
says
front.
limited release. No, normally they're down here. So normally it's right here. Here, look, I'll show you the Amarana one.
Dovetail's on the front.
Oh, look at that one.
Yeah, Dovetail's right on the front.
Oh, wait, hold on.
7,314 barrels.
Yeah, right there.
Only 14? Oh, yeah.
Interesting.
Well, this one's old, so they might have just switched it to the back on newer releases.
Sure, but not on. It's interesting. It's on one of
this is
these and
probably
not the other.
from
That's old. That's old, buddy.
2019?
That's a bottle. That's a old gal.
I would maybe get... Because this is the first release of Dovetail. And they had re-released it.
Yeah, and that was before the Seagrass.
Yeah.
Like Seagrass hadn't even existed yet
Yeah.
before Dovetail. Have y'all ever tried Black Velvet? It's so smooth.
Yeah, it's my favorite.
We did. You should watch that video. It's somewhere on our YouTube channel. Try the Islay Barley. I bought one of those when Sean and I were on a trip, and it's over there somewhere, and I don't remember which one it was, though.
We haven't been drinking scotch lately. We
Funky.
need to get back into that.
All I drink when I drink scotch is Compass Box, Ardbeg,
Octomore?
Octomore.
Yeah.
I will drink Scotch malt. Peated Scotch malts
Yeah.
are fucking awesome. Almost all of them.
Yeah. Every peated Highland we've ever had from them, I've absolutely loved.
Peated Highlands were like game changing.
Yeah.
Specifically from Scotch malt. You and I had peated Highland. I feel like kind of or like slightly peated or
Yeah.
light, and they're like
Yeah.
For me, they're
We like heavily peated.
And then Scotch malt like just dumped some Highland peateds on us one
Yeah.
time. We were like, these are fucking incredible. And then they told us they were Highlands. It was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay, had no idea.
I think they're really... Bourbon's really catching up to their pricing. Let's just say that.
That is the case. Some would say.
Scotch malt has always been more of a premium pricing.
Sure. They were
You're
offering
getting
a
cast
premium
strength
product.
offerings from a lot
Single
of places
barrel-
that don't do cast
Single
strength.
barrel cast strength in a world where like 90-ish proof's the norm. Because
Yes.
Scotch is a huge
Watered down
low-proof
deal, yeah.
thing. So yeah, I actually
Thanks for
when
being here, Patrick.
when we were introduced to Scotch malt, even before we started working with them, it was like, holy shit, this is really cool. Like genuinely really cool.
Yeah, there's a lot over there.
I do wish that more, I guess I like, for being completely honest, I do wish more viewers would have jumped in to the Scotch malt thing because it never felt like people loved
I
that.
feel like it's a hard sale.
Yeah, for bourbon to go into Scotch.
Yeah.
And
the jump in at the higher end.
Sure. Well, jump in at the higher end with a membership fee and
Yeah.
a high shipping cost, right? Their shipping's like $40 and you got $100 a year membership.
Yeah.
So off the rip, you're two bottles of whiskey in.
Yeah.
Cost
Not
wise.
anymore. Now you're one.
Now you're, buddy, now you're half if you go to fucking Turkey. Hey, Campari, shut it the fuck down though, huh?
Just pump.
Guys, my fucking goodness. I understand.
The good news is they're going to price themselves out of the market, right?
Like Booker's.
Everyone will stop buying it.
Booker seems like a saint at this point.
At some point, someone, just rebuy it back from Campari when they're like, hey, we're not selling anything because everything's $400.
Hey, guys, you got it. Hey, the Wild Turkey Voyage should not have, listen, if you haven't watched the review. Guys, really quick, wanted to mention that tonight. We're going to do a quick spot here. Bottle share bags, hats, Glenn's, Bourbonjunk.com. Working on new merch for Virtue that's going to be hosted on the same site. Exclusive's going to be fulfilling everything for Virtue. Working on picking out the right shirts and stuff right now. But that's all going to happen later in October. Bottle shares, hats, Glenn's, all up on Bourbonjunk.com/shop right now. But that being said, what did you talk to me what did you say to me that made me get on my brain there?
That's a great question.
We were talking about Scotch malt.
Yeah, I was reading comments after that.
Right. I know. We were talking. No, you said something that made me think about that. The voyage, the turkey video. If that video gets like 30 to 40,000 views, we'll just send a bunch of it to people who left a comment.
We said we had to make not everyone that made it. We have to pick some comments.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I said a bunch of people. That's all I said.
Yeah. It's got to make enough to cover the bottles.
If that video makes $275 or $300, whatever, it's $300 after tax.
Yep.
The MSRP is $275. I'll give it to you guys. If the fucking video makes $275 dollars for us in revenue, which is around 30,000 views or give or take, we'll send out I don't know, 5 samples to somebody who left a comment. Like 5 people will be picked, something like that. So if you go watch it, that's how we generate revenue through the video, obviously.
I'm going to send you something so we can talk about it in a second.
Okay.
After the podcast.
But Voyage was fucking phenomenal. It was $300 after tax. Too much money. Great whiskey. Really great whiskey for me personally. The Russell's Reserve Single Rick last year, how much was that? $250?
Yeah.
We cannot.
250 or 275.
We cannot make Master's Keep more than Single Rick.
Well, the Single Rick this year's 300.
Bummed.
Yeah.
And then Wild Turkey Generations is $449.99, so $450 plus
after tax is $500.
$900 after tax.
Yep.
And then Campari. Listen, don't even blame Turkey. I don't even blame Turkey. Campari's shitting the bed. Campari's pulling a fucking Stoli. With all due respect.
I mean, that brand died.
Owl?
Yeah,
it's a shit show.
I mean,
Owl seems like a fucking disaster now.
That's why Dixon started a new label. He laughed.
So, Stoli bought Kentucky Owl and then did this. Campari's trending in the same exact
They're
fucking
like, hey,
path.
remember those $150 bottles? Guess what? They're $400 now. Yeah. You're like, wait, what?
Kentucky Owl batch on bourbon was like $100.
129, I think.
Yeah.
I think it was 129 and then 150 for like batch 2.
And 150
then it was
at this
200
point's a
and then
deal.
it was 300. Every single one went up.
And then there were some. I mean, you see them 300 to 400 now.
Yeah.
Sitting
They
places.
sit.
Yeah.
Just sit.
I think they released one
not
owl
bad.
that was like 500. No, they aren't. They weren't.
It's just too much.
I don't know if they are anymore, but you gotta stop. Campari's doing that. We saw what happened. We know what happened. You took a big brand that had a big name that did cool shit that made good whiskey, and you fucking did the wrong thing.
Someone also said, I don't know where it was. It was up a while. They said that they've never tried Scotch, and Port Charlotte 10 was going to be the first. Buy the Classic Lottie.
Classic. It's $60 and it's phenomenal.
Classic Lottie is where you start.
It's very good.
We used to say like cheaper bottles, but honestly, go spend the $60, get Classic Lottie. Fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen, this is why
prices are just getting. We already did a whole video about it. We already know prices are just going up and up and up and up. It's just kind of how the market's trending right now. It's got to plateau and do something at some point.
Here's what you guys can do.
Hopefully.
I think everybody already knows this, but as consumers, we get to make choices, which is the cool part, right?
Yeah.
As I guess technically, manufacturers? What are we? What's virtue? Like, what are we with virtue? Producers? I don't know what the correct word. No, we're not, because things could be more expensive.
Yeah.
Not to change the subject, thanks for the heads up on the Pingree. Picked up a Pingree Alina 568 blend. So good. Thanks for the brand info. I'm glad you like it, buddy.
Yes.
Thank you for the super chat. Seriously.
Super rummy.
So, I don't know. Well, I'll say I'm going to use the word producers. Okay, as distilleries, all distilleries are just going to be producers for the sake of the conversation.
Yeah.
Producers get to make the decisions on pricing. That's just how it works. If you pay more for a barrel, you have to charge more because your fucking profit margin has to be something, or else you'll die immediately. So, or you'll float it with a different business for 2 years while you spend money and then not make any back yet because of the government. But maybe by Wednesday. Anyways, so hypothetically.
Man, that was hypothetically very specific.
But as a producer, you make your decision on your profit margin. Now, there are some people doing really cool shit who should be charging more money. Fourgate's one of these companies. Barrel King's one of these companies. I believe those companies should be above $100. I just believe that. Barrel King.
Are.
Huh?
Fourgate's are.
What?
Above
So is
$100.
Barrel King.
Yeah.
But I'm saying they
Oh,
exist in the
okay.
market. They're
You're saying-
properly in
okay.
their markets, right?
Gotcha. I must have
Forgate
misheard
does
you.
really cool cooperage shit.
Yeah.
They buy cool whiskey to
They're buying it at
use.
an age
Yes,
statement
100%.
that makes it very expensive.
They do a really good job blending. Their whiskeys are always very balanced out. They're very good. Their finishing, their Mizunara finish is the best balanced whiskey. Balanced
Balanced
Amarana.
Mizunara.
Best balanced Amarana
No,
I've ever
Dovetail.
had.
Dovetail.
Until this. I mean,
That's
that
not
fucking
this.
barrel's so
It's the other
good
one.
though. But anyways, Barrel King doing really cool stuff with like different barrels
Yep.
and different blending techniques. Very fucking interesting, cool, and different. Now, some companies doing completely normal shit or nothing,
And charging that
charging
premium.
same exact
Yeah.
pricing. That's a fucking
Wild.
problem. Sean and I, like even with the blending and finishing, aren't even trying to push into what I would like call a true premium range.
Yeah.
Like if an
Not anymore.
almond blend was $100, it'd be like that's a high end price range.
We would have higher
shit in
end
it.
barrels in it. Yeah.
Right, cool shit. But we're talking. That's the fucking high end of everything.
Yeah.
There was somebody left a comment like,
Unless we buy
fucking-
some wild ass shit.
It'd have to be truly.
We'll be transparent on shit.
It'd have
if
to
we
be
buy
a
some
double
wild ass
digit
shit, yeah.
teenage fucking literal teenage whiskey from a legacy
Yeah.
to demand
Warrant-
a higher
yeah.
price tag. But that being said, what I think is the problem is like the turkey whiskey, all of the really, I haven't had the fucking generations. I'm assuming it's great. The turkey whiskey's been really great lately. The whiskey's been awesome. The price tags, dude, man, how much
real
was
awesome.
Decades was $125
Yeah, I think so.
4 years ago?
And that was
Let's even 5. I'll give them a fucking year. 5
Put it
years
at
ago,
6.
and it is almost tripled. Next year it'll be triple. Next year it'll be $375 a fucking bottle. It's a problem.
Probably
It's a
$325.
huge problem.
A couple people here. Go back. Quick comments. Patrick, he talked about, was it hard to start sipping neat? Tried last night, couldn't do it. Start with something like 80, 90 proof.
You
Throw a
just
little
gotta
ice
find
in there.
something you like.
Throw a little ice in there,
think
and
I'm
then
gonna
try
find
it that way.
Yeah, ice is the start move for sure.
Get a
Here,
little
do
cold. You
this.
get a little bit more water in there.
Rather than like ice cubes out of your fridge, just go buy like a mold with a big ball.
Yeah, like the big
Or a
sphere.
cube.
Start with something like Old Forester 86.
With a big chunk of ice.
Yep.
Because the big chunks melt so slow that
Yeah.
all it does is
You
cool
can
your
con-
whiskey rather
yeah,
than water
you
it
can
down.
control how much water goes
Yeah, it's
in there a
great.
little bit more.
That's the move.
Jerry Hamilton, thanks for the super chat. Appreciate that, buddy. Government's doing their best.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah,
for the
well,
super chat.
everyone's making
Says
some
Zach.
money.
Here's the thing. Our building inspector for Virtue was Sean and I's metal shop high school teacher.
Doesn't remember me.
Met with him. Well, didn't remember me either.
Remember my brother, though.
I met with him Thursday or Friday. I don't remember what. Doesn't even matter. I met with him a day last week.
Yeah.
So him and I could go through Virtue and try and figure shit out. And he walked in. I'm like, that's why your last name was so familiar. As you were. I go, you were me and my business partner's metal shop teacher. And he goes, really? And I go, yeah. He goes, what year? And blah, blah, blah. And we started talking about it. Come find out. Awesome. Worked
Yeah.
out great.
He's a super cool guy.
Worked out in our favor.
in
Talked to
high
him again
school.
today. So,
He sent some kids. Well, him and Hale, he was
Yeah.
wood shop at the time.
Yeah.
Would both had a running gag that they'd tell someone to go find a board stretcher.
oh my gosh.
It's not a thing if you're
And
wondering.
people would go and look for it?
100%.
Oh, there's no. I guess because they're your teacher. That's like an abuse of power, maybe.
Would you, you
Yeah.
cut something in short, go grab the board stretcher.
Dude. And you know what the best part is? The best part about it is because you're in a panic state of fuck. Like I
Yeah.
ruined the whole project. Okay, I'll go get it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But oh shit.
It's really good.
Oh, dude, it's in the house. I wanted you so bad. From my Barrel King
Are
membership.
we doing the phrasing anymore?
Mm.
It was a weird fucking pause you
I
put
was
in
drinking it in the shower. So, anyways, so I joined most of you know this. I joined the gold membership thing for Barrel King.
Yep.
This month I picked out the one I picked out. They were doing single barrels this month. Buddy, it is
Oh yeah.
the
You
best.
said you fucking love that.
It's the best MGP single barrel I've had since the Justin's
You
House
said
of
Boone
Bourbon.
County,
Since
yeah.
that one. That's the only thing close to it. And that one was special. That Boone County from Justin's was very special, like abnormally.
Can tell Luke is an engineer. Board stretcher, rope handled shovel, left-handed metric crescent wrench.
Oh, that's
love that.
hilarious, dude. Ohio. Oh yeah, Two Tones.
Two Tones? Yeah.
So Two Tones sent us some. I almost said whiskey, some beer. It
Beer.
was so good.
We ended up picking one that they did in a whiskey thing. I think it was a stout. It was like a vanilla stout or something like that. We threw in there.
Remember how good those beers were?
Beers were phenomenal.
We drank them with Klein. Oh, that's in
On
our
the golf course
video.
Yeah.
It was so good.
That was like 2 years
it was
ago.
So
then.
good, man.
A long time ago. We should do that again.
What, golf? We should.
Yeah.
We should do that.
Should do that again.
We're starting a golf channel. It's
Yeah.
good. It's on the podcast Friday, anyways.
Yeah.
So we're starting a golf channel though.
Dan's hooked.
Oh, wait till
Dan's in.
Yep.
Wait till what?
Financially and mentally and physically.
I heard wait till what? Wait till?
I'm not. I gotta cancel it. I'm like working. I called Golf HQ today.
For what?
Fittings.
What are you doing?
I don't know what I'm doing because I'm fucking 2 weeks.
Why are
3
you trying to
weeks.
fit? Don't fit clubs right
okay,
now.
So here's what I said to him. I was prodding a little bit.
Yeah, it's $100 to do a club fitting.
I know that,
And if you buy clubs, they give you your $100
which is
off
cool.
of your
That's
clubs.
beautiful.
I know all this.
I called them actually because Luke was like, "You need to get them adjusted." So I said, "Do you guys adjust clubs?" And the guy goes, "I said, listen, I want you to know the whole story."
Yeah.
They're so nice there, by the
Oh,
way.
it's a bunch of Northwood students that started it.
I had no idea. They're
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah, they're very nice.
I call them.
Very
I
knowledgeable.
go, I'm new to golf, new into golf. Want to know if you guys adjust clubs or not? Set of irons. I bought a used set of irons. Want to know if you adjust them? And like if you should do fittings when you're new. I'm just looking for some information. Dude, guy spent 15 minutes explaining these things to me for free. Obviously, we're on the phone. He said we don't really do adjustments like you're talking about. He goes, "What clubs do you have first?" So I talked to him about it. And he goes, "How long have you been playing golf?" Because I just said I was new. I go, 3 weeks. And he goes, honestly, buddy, the best thing you could do right now, he goes, play with
Just
those.
hit.
He goes, play with those for a season. See how they hit for you. He goes, when you want to do a fitting, let's do a fitting when you want to probably buy clubs, right? He goes, let's go. We'll set up a fitting. He goes, you don't have to buy them from us. It's not a big deal if you do or don't. If you do, we waive the fee. If you don't, it's $100 an hour.
Yep.
He goes, we could do your whole fitting in an hour. He goes, we'll do a fitting. When you're ready to buy new irons, we'll get you all set up and ready. You can buy them wherever you want, no pressure. It's fucking great, dude. Dude, as a fucking salesman, I literally will pay them now because he was so cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I would buy stuff from him because he was so nice. When you're new to shit, it's not comfortable to ask questions that are dumb. And I'm currently in the asking dumb questions space, right? So when he goes, hey, man, instead of doing that, we don't adjust them like that. He goes, we won't adjust those. We could probably not just get some play time.
It is not worth the time of them adjusting clubs.
It was a beautiful time. It was
For
a great
you,
conversation.
To learn to swing the clubs.
I go, hey, man, you guys just want to like fit me for a driver for the fuck of it? He goes, sure. So I got to call it off. I can't, dude. I got to, this is too much. I got to stop.
Don't even have
just reel it in.
200 swings on that driver.
I got, buddy. Oh, you don't know how much buddy, the amount of golf balls I hit at this point.
200 swings on just your driver, you think?
I've hit over 1,000 golf balls in a week.
You haven't hit a
10%
100
at
with
a
your
time.
driver.
100 at a time. Most of it's my driver because it's dog shit. Me and my driver have a very abusive relationship. It hits the wrong direction, I smash it into the ground. It's immediately a
you're that.
It makes me so
Oh,
angry.
you're that.
It just pisses me
I think
off.
we talked about this. Angry golfers, and you're like, I would never.
No, I said, no, you can look it up on the text. I said, I'll be there with you at some point, was my exact words. Were my exact words. Hey, Matt, we're going to have new clips for you. Stat, buddy. Daddy's coming into golf. Hot. Fucking hot, dude.
Y'all should bring a band on stream. Tyler Childers would
how do
suit
you-
your stream vibe.
How is that going to go?
A band? What, I'm just going to get drunk and watch people play?
We have acoustics playing in the fucking corner. You can play in the golf net that's over there. If you're a patron, Sean took a picture and showed everybody the little
I just came in one
indoor
day
golf
into
net.
the castle, and there's a net in here.
Klein wanted to name the channel Whack Fuck. Clearly can't name it Whack Fuck, but
Probably not.
uh
Could be a swing and a miss.
yeah. Yeah. Whack Fuck is a funny name. Like I get it, and it's great. Maybe Swing and Miss is the golf name. Maybe that's the channel name. Maybe Swing and a Miss is the channel. That's a good name.
Just thought of it right now.
On
so
accident,
I'm really,
that might be the name.
really happy you enjoy
I
that.
did like Birdies and Bunkers. I did like that one.
The Bunker Boys.
Bunker Boys is a good one.
Yeah.
Klein doesn't like the word boys, I don't think, which makes
Eagles Rare. Damn, that's a pretty good one.
sense. Holy shit.
Out of the rough. It'd be out of the woods golf with
Ooh,
us.
Out of the Rough's pretty good. That's a good name, actually.
Both.
That's a good name.
That's a great name.
Hey, I did put it in a Discord. I shouldn't have put it in and asked for names. Got the worst fucking ideas I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
As we always do out of that Discord. That is
Yeah.
the Discord full of dead
Your
ideas.
Discord.
Yeah. It's a Discord full of dead ideas.
Stogies and bogeys. Fuck.
That's not bad. But so here, it can't have alcohol or cigars in the name because YouTube will eventually just demonetize everything that has to do with all those things.
1,000,000,000%.
So, woodpeckers. All right, Brian, reel it in.
You know what? Give me some more of that amber on it.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. We're getting you in there, dude. See, here's how we get you in
Get
here.
that in
We
there.
gotta sneak the subtle Ambaranas in on you, and then one day you're gonna drink a big Ambarana and be like, "That's fucking awesome."
I don't think it's going to happen.
I don't know, but we can. It's
Don't think it's going to happen. The subtle is the way to go.
putts and pours. That's a good. It can't. We can't. CJ said no. He hates it. So
I know. I
much.
get that. Hey, we need some CJ samples.
When you got up and walked away, CJ goes, "I'm gonna end up buying this dumb fucking bottle."
It's pretty good.
It's really
It's
good.
pretty good.
It's really good. Guys, when we rework this live stream, I have some ideas. There's a putting thing here now.
We're
We're
gonna
gonna-
make a game out of it.
Yeah, we're
Oh,
gonna.
when's the table gonna be done? Never. Glad I asked.
That was a shit experience I had over there at
Yeah,
Hemlock.
probably.
They're shit to like interact with.
Not
They're
great.
Good at doing their jobs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Their bedside manner, the worst ever.
Yeah. They do custom
Execution,
cabinetry and stuff like that.
very good.
So they're great.
The women who work when you
The
walk
front
in,
desk, yeah.
amazing.
Super nice people.
The nicest people.
Last time I was there, forgot my wallet.
Yeah.
I had to have Gabby come bring it
Oh,
to me. I was like,
no.
the boards were already in my car.
Oh no.
They're in the Outback. And I was
Oh,
like,
no.
hey, I know you guys
couldn't
did
pay
all this
for
work.
'em?
I go, I don't have my wallet right now.
Oh,
I
no.
go, I live right down the road. My wife is
Oh.
coming. And I go, I'm so sorry. There we go. It's fine.
Gosh.
Super nice ladies. Though.
We could call the
Power
golf-
bottoms.
We
Yeah,
could
I
call
don't
the
know
golf
about that one.
channel Strokes Galore. That's a solid one, dude. That's a solid.
Stroking and poking.
Strokes are us. I just, you know what?
Stroke them. It's just called stroke
It's
them.
called Stroke 'em. That'll go. That'll.
Strokes with the boys.
So here's the thing. What I did tell the people in the group chat when we were coming up with names, or we were talking about coming up with names, we didn't finalize anything at all. But I did say, listen, the first time we did this, I didn't.
Four
think
plays taken.
Foreplay is really good.
Foreplay golf is already.
That makes perfect
Yeah.
sense because that's a
great
very
video
good
game.
name. But you have to think of
Whoa,
merch
Zach.
when you come up with names.
Yeah.
When we came up with Bourbon Junkies, we didn't think of merch.
Anyway, share form.
It's so hard to do merch as Bourbon Junkies now because BJ's rough for some people. I don't give a fuck.
Weird.
Everybody
I love
loves them. I don't know why everybody's weird about it. But so that was why it was like B&B, like Birdies and Bunkers, great merch. B&B's a great little merch
Divots
thing.
and drams. See, we're trying to
Gotta
get
out of the
away from whiskey.
Gotta get out of, it's
That's
not
the
a
only
whiskey-based thing,
It's just
right?
gonna be
It's not
golf.
over here. It's not. Listen, you guys are actually going to watch some of it on Bourbon Junkies eventually,
Yeah,
but it'll
there'll
be
be
a separate
crossover.
channel, like entirely. So,
We'll drink on there. Don't worry.
we're gonna do. Oh, I've got 3 challenges already. You're gonna hate one. I set up a challenge. I have never told you this story. When I was away one time, several months ago, I set up a challenge for you and I. I purchased some product. It's the biggest. It will be the worst punishment that we will ever partake in on this. It was going to be the worst punishment on this channel ever. It's worse than any whiskey we've ever drank. It's not even remotely close. But I bought like 6 or 7 of them, or 5 to 7 of these things.
We've done the one chip challenge.
Oh, I think that this will make. I truly believe I'll vomit. Like I truly do believe that on this one.
Why don't you pet your cat?
But
He jumps up my lap. I pet him.
I know
He jumps
because-
up on
no,
your
no,
lap.
'cause
You
he-
throw him
'cause
away.
No, because he gets in trouble if he gets on the table. Because he gets on my desk and spills coffee like a motherfucker. It pisses me off. Anyways, because then I have to make more coffee and the carpets in there is white. The rug's white. So anyways, I bought things. I don't want to spoil it. It's going to move to the Golf Channel because it's going to work perfect for the Golf Channel. It's going to be easy for the Golf Channel.
That's your phone.
It's my wife. She's not here. Hello? Have you ever seen that? It's cataloging what I'm saying.
What?
And I think it's going to send it to her.
Oh, you sent it to her. I don't know what you just did. Dustin with the $5 said the Duke's a water hazard.
Let's see.
Oh, man. I don't know how many balls I'm going to lose on our first trip. Even dozen, you think? About 12? Where are you at on that?
Well, okay, you can fill me in on this. Is the course...
Don't know.
Have you ever golfed there? That we're going to golf at?
Forever and a day ago.
Is it harder or easier than Curry?
Probably easier.
Oh, okay. I'd probably lose a few.
Yeah.
Probably a sleeve. I'll probably lose a
I'll
sleeve.
take the over on that.
If it's easier than Curry, I'll probably only lose one or two. When I golf with Klein, I think I lost 2.
All right, I'll take the over.
If Curry's harder. No, I am basing that purely on what you told me, though. You know what I mean?
The worst golf show ever. Yeah, that's about right.
That'd be a good name. Who said that?
Jeremy Hamilton.
You're rude.
No,
Sir.
Jerry. Sorry.
You are rude.
Yeah, Jerry.
Bros and holes, said CJ. Guys, I want everybody in this chat to know CJ's in the Discord that I was referencing earlier.
This is why it's
This is why.
cesspool of bad ideas.
It's the worst ideas you guys have ever seen. There was a lot of shafts in the Discord. It was a lot of things like that. Holes was a
it's cesspool. Oh my god, I can't even think. Just trying to think of names. Innkeeper or Tribute better? Tribute by far. Innkeeper was great. It was definitely better than Phoenix, but Tribute's phenomenal. Let's get a Ryder Cup style match. Well, Dan, could you tell me any of the format of Ryder Cup?
It seemed like they were playing like 2v2. Hello? Hey, are you okay?
Yep, I'm fine. I forgot you were live streaming.
Oh, that's okay. I just wanted to make sure. Are you at your hotel?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll call you back. Love you. Bye. She's in ATL.
Yeah.
So then when she called, I was like, that's odd. All right.
So I do believe the Ryder Cup starts with
What I saw
4-ball?
So what I saw of it was 2v2.
which is like a best ball. So it's 2v2.
It's like a scramble.
No. So 2v2, best ball is you both play it separately. So if we were playing against 2 other people, we both play the hole by ourselves. If I get bogey, but you get par, we get a par then.
I see. Okay.
So it's best score.
There's so many games in golf. It's cool.
Oh, yeah.
That's fun.
21's a lot.
Wait till you see the
is that what
game
they
I
play?
got, buddy. It is you're gonna be mad at me.
11s is what they're playing on Bob Does Sports.
They're playing nines.
Nines, that's what it
They're
is.
doing nines.
It's some odd number.
It
I
was
knew
nines. That would look fun too,
that.
honestly.
You get like 5, 3, and 1, and then people get to like move around to the different tees.
Yes.
I need them red tees.
Hey, really quick. I know we're
we
off
scramble
topic,
from the
everybody.
Reds.
No, we don't scramble from the Reds.
Yeah, we do. We're
We
not playing the
scramble?
tips. I can tell you that.
Are the tips blues?
Farthest back, yeah.
Blues or blacks then?
Yes.
We scramble from the whites. Reds are the ladies' tees.
Yeah.
We don't scramble from the Reds.
Hey, that's what
We play from the whites.
Bryson DeChambeau.
I don't know
says,
who the fuck that is.
Bryson DeChambeau?
He sounds like he owns a car dealership or a SeaWorld. I don't like. Those are the only.
He shot a 58
Holy
with a bogey.
Whoa, that's even crazier. Actually, he made up for a fucking bogey and
Yeah.
shot a 58.
He plays on live.
That's actually, yeah, I would too for a cajillion fucking dollars. Really quick, dude, that's gonna piss some people off. The Tale of Two Islands, really quick, because I never gave a
Pretty
recap.
good.
I just drank the rest of it.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan. The rum's way heavier than the Isla is,
100%.
by quite a bit.
It's just a hint because it's
It's
the
a little
Isla Barrel
smoky.
was already filled with rum, and then now we're having bourbon in it.
Yes.
So it's
Fat Prez would teabag these two, buddy. Fat Prez would not. Fat Prez would literally.
he's literally a fucking better than scratch golfer.
Hey, man,
He says his handicap is plus, so that means he's good.
Hey,
Plus 1.7, I think is what he said it was.
Fat Prez could use my clubs right now and beat the shit out of Sean
Left-handed.
and I. Yeah. Like we both know this. We're not. I'll probably be on live tour probably 5 years, give or take.
No. If you were a 5 handicap in 5 years, I'd be shocked.
Oh my gosh, that would be so good.
Yeah.
That would be so good. I feel like handicap a year.
If you're shooting,
Well, I'm like a 20 right now. What's a 20?
you'd shoot to about 98.
Oh,
Or 92,
Fuck.
sorry,
I'm like a
92.
30 right now.
Yeah.
40?
Yeah, I'm
What
about
am I
about
right
a
now?
solid 30,
Are
dog.
you?
I shoot
Yeah, I
a
feel like-
solid hundy.
100's a 30? I'm at
102.
least a 50. This is crazy. How does this shit? That's wild.
72 is par. So if you had a 30 handicap,
It'd be
you'd be shooting a
102.
102.
Oh, I'm a 40 handicap easy right now.
4 handicap? God, no.
That's pretty crazy. That's a really high. I got to go from 40 to 5.
I had a couple names with handicap, and they're not super PC. So
You only shoot your handicap 15 to 20%. Okay, so your handicap is a good outing for you.
your handicap is your
Okay.
best 8 rounds of your last 20.
Oh, okay. I like that. I like this.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a
So
big fan.
if you're in 20 rounds, you
Yeah.
shot 100.
Yeah.
Or sorry, let's
Right.
call
If
it
you shot
95.
800 in your last. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fucking awesome.
Then it's set off of that.
Ooh, I
So it's,
like
it's a constantly rotating
Golf
number
is for
you.
people like
Yeah.
me.
So if you've got 20 rounds and it constantly updates.
Sure.
So your handicap fluctuates
Okay.
pretty heavily.
Dan's
you suck.
handicap is geography. So man, you guys did come up with raise the par.
Out of the rough was pretty good.
Out of the rough, it might be the.
That's pretty good.
Is that taken?
I don't know. Hey, someone Google test that for me.
Somebody Google out of the rough and just see what comes up. If nothing comes up, we win. That might be it. We just tell the other two fuck off. That's the name.
Yeah.
You don't give a shit. You know? If you are a 20 handicap, you will shoot 92 or around there, about 2 out of 10 rounds. I like how this handicap thing works.
Yeah.
Just use your good days.
So you have to.
We all got
you
bad
also have
ones.
to document every round that you play.
Right. For your hand, that does make perfect sense.
Grip the shaft. I like. Oh, grips, and shaft.
Damn, dude. Grip the shaft is a good name for schmorschmub.schmom. You know what I mean? All right. What time is it? It's 9:48. Cheaters, 12 minutes. Do you want to go live in 12?
Well, there's Jen. Said
Jen.
Sasquatch is not real. Hashtag where are the bones? Hashtag
Okay.
science.
We got to talk about this.
What
Speaking
happened?
of cheaters. Okay.
Cheech said they were.
I
like,
get
in
a
Kentucky or
text
something?
from Cheech today, right? Out of the fucking blue. I haven't got a text from Cheech.
Zach
in-
said my handicap is the sun.
or that light right there that you guys
Yeah.
can't see, that panel. Out of the rough is taken. Fuck! That's a bummer. There's Out of the Rough podcast, okay? But guys, work off Out of the Rough though. You know what I'm saying? Like work off that because we liked that one. So you guys put a little. You guys name the thing. You guys be here and just be the beginning. Be at the fucking ground level here.
Stroke
You know what I
King.
mean?
Yep.
It can't have the word
Also,
stroke in it.
Schmorschmub.
It can't have the word stroke in it.
Patreon.com/Bourbonjunkies. That's where you'd go.
Out of the Rough golf channel has 75 subs. Damn, they're on their way. Motherfucker.
We can't do Bunker Junkies because it's BJ again.
Yep. Somebody else did say that. It is BJ. Golf Junkies, GJ would be significantly easier, honestly.
Just a nightmare to say. The old GJ.
Golf Junkies
GJ
doesn't
boys.
roll off the tongue.
It doesn't.
I don't know that Bourbon Junkies did either, but it just is what it is, you know? Listen, you can clearly come up with any name. My favorite one is Bob Does Sports. It's not a good fucking channel
it's
name.
great, though.
It's a dog shit name, and it's phenomenal. Junk in the rough, guys.
Just the tips. I like that. Having a rough time.
What if we did hitting? Nope. Okay. No, dude. That you guys would have taken that very wrong. No, I can't even say that out loud. That would have got us in trouble.
Tee it up.
Tee it up. TIU. TU. It's
TU.
kind of a.
TU.
TU kind of feels like university. Texas University.
2 off the tee.
Somebody said 4-putt. I was kind of in on that one, or 3-putt or some shit.
Putting from the rough. Man.
That's
Life's
too long.
rough.
That's too long. It's too long. 4 words is too long for the name. My super chat's broken. I'm sorry, Philip.
Putts and butts. You know what?
Okay. All right.
Breakfast ball golf.
Oh, breakfast ball?
Yeah.
I like breakfast ball.
Yeah.
Why does that kind of ring?
Because it's a real thing in golf.
It is? What is it?
It's so if you're like if you have like an early tee time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so everyone's a little tight in the morning. So you hit one, you usually shake it in the woods. You say
Sure.
breakfast ball. You get a second ball.
Somebody fucking Google that for us.
That's got to be taken.
That's my favorite
Breakfast
one.
ball golf got to be taken.
Breakfast ball is my favorite one now.
Yeah, 100% taken.
That is-
It's like foreplay.
Right. That makes sense, but it's my favorite one. Fuck.
Yeah.
Dude, there was a 1% chance it wasn't, and I was holding
There's
on.
no way it's not.
There was a 1% chance. There's always a 1%.
Yep.
And I was holding. Damn it. I love that. It's a podcast. Okay, everything's a podcast. Every name
We're
is
supposed
a
to
podcast.
keep score. Yeah, that's about right. Thanks, Kelly.
Gosh, Kelly, that's too long, and you fucking know that's too long, and you said that to be rude.
Get it in the hole. I like how everyone just pitching names.
Everybody
at this point
goes
in time.
holes, shafts. Like, this is
Yeah.
immediately where it goes.
Dicks and butts. Yeah. It's golf.
Breakfast ball is, damn, that would have been my favorite one for real. It's a YouTube channel with 10,000 subs. Oh, they're substantiated
Yeah.
at this point.
We like it rough. God damn, dude.
I feel like bunkers could fit into the word. Bunkers is an appropriate word. Man, breakfast ball was I'm gonna be honest. My hopes were so high on that. That's my favorite one I've heard, period.
Caddy hacks. Damn.
My balls are rough. Hey, Sean, take a fucking lap. Take a lap.
That's
Sean,
great.
Take a lap around the dugout, dude. You gotta come back with something different. Gosh, that's rough.
Ifs and putts. Damn.
Here's the thing. 2 of us are gonna be shit at golf. One of us will be
It's me and you.
Yeah, 100%.
Golf clowns. Yeah, that's about right.
Oh my God. Hold on. Can I tell you something funny? Put this in perspective. And I'm not saying this is going to happen. Just put it in perspective. We name something like golf clowns, and then you just meet good someday, and you have to
We're
say that
climbing
out
with the
loud,
golf
dude.
clowns
You have
today.
to say that out loud. Oh, man. I like big putts. All right. Dude,
And
some of
again,
you guys got to fucking lap the dugout. Mulligans, but spelled with 2 words. All right. Teachers are going live in 7 minutes. Really quick before we get out of here, we got 7 minutes left. We're going to do this for 7 more minutes, okay? I think we've decided favorite pour of the night really quick.
Bunking uglies.
Okay. All right.
I just read the inappropriate ones. I
That's
love
pretty
it.
funny, actually. Not a good name, but funny.
Insane Grounds Posse.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You guys are creative
I
as shit.
fucking love. I live for this shit.
Oh, you guys have a lot of bad names that are funny.
Like
Mulligan men.
duck, hook, shook.
Is a duck hook a golf shot?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
A hook is to the left.
Why is it
for
called
you.
duck?
I have no idea why it's called a duck hook, but it's like like a slice. It'd be the opposite
Yeah.
of that. The duck hook.
I'm gonna be
Because
honest.
you got a duck.
The
Oh, what did Gabby say? Someone
CJ
said,
saying duck hook makes me want to use the word duck a lot. Oh, she put it out there. It's out there now. That's out there. That is fucking. That's an availably public. You know what? Cheers, buddy. Cheers. If people are paying attention, you know what I mean. If they're not, they're not. But if they are, they are.
just the tips.
Alex said Dan does Sean. That'll take off.
That clip that I sent you today,
Yeah.
it was like Paige Sporanic and Bob from Bob Does Sports.
Yeah.
And they were like, if we collabed, what would the channel be? And she goes, the audience really likes Bob Does Paige. She goes, you know what? I like it. He's like, oh.
She goes, of course you would. And then she's like,
Yeah.
they both catch it at the same time. And I'm like,
They're fucking
Bob has he's moving, dude. There, he's out. He's out of there. He's out of there.
out of where?
He's in, he lives in California right now?
Yeah.
He's moving to Florida.
Where does Paige live?
Probably California. From the looks of things. Where do the good guys live?
Texas.
Really?
Yeah. Their
Interesting.
base of operation is Tejas.
That's interesting. You said it on the podcast too, said Paul?
I did. No, I mean, you did.
It's just been here and there.
Yeah.
It's been here. Sean's been telling people.
Yeah.
Just intermittent people is how it's going.
Yeah, pretty much.
So,
I haven't put it out there.
Putt Putt Pass is a good name. It's too hard to say, but it's good name. We'll fuck that up constantly.
PPP.
Don't worry, Gabby. We're gonna do this during work hours and not be disruptive to home life. That is the goal. That is my goal too. Promise. Swear to God.
Yeah, that is
told
what I
Ricky.
did say baby moon in Mexico.
That's fair too. This is intentionally going to be planned and scheduled in the least disruptive manner is the current goal.
Oh, because I thought fighting for par. I think that might
Okay.
be taken.
Fighting for par.
Yeah.
FP. Can't.
FFP?
Fuck. It's FP. Four is a
Yeah.
filler. It's fucking Fat Perez. He's like, hey bitch,
F4P?
here's a fucking C and D.
It's an F4P.
Why don't you learn how to cease and desist? What's his name's like?
Taken? Of course it is.
His name's like Nick or something like that.
Who?
Perez.
It's his name.
What?
Nicholas
Yeah.
Stubbe.
Yeah. Why?
That's his name.
Is his middle name Perez?
No, he gave himself that name.
That doesn't make any sense at all.
Yeah, they
not
talk
close.
about it in one of the podcasts
Okay.
that he just came up with that. That was what
It's
he
so
called himself.
fitting. It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Fat Press.
Yeah. I love
I
it.
don't think it has literally anything to do with his name.
Well, the problem is when they say Stubbe, at first I didn't know who they were talking about. And
Yep.
then I obviously figured that out.
Yep.
But it was like, you can't call him Perez and Stubbe.
Stubbe. Yeah.
Golf addicts instead of bourbon junkies. That's a good name. That's 100% taken, though. Without a doubt, that's taken. Explorer Joe, hey guys, had my first pour of Barrel this weekend. Been saving the bottle for when I get engaged. She said, yes.
Congratulations,
Fuck
buddy.
yeah, she did,
Cheers to you.
dude. Cheers, man. That's fucking awesome, buddy.
You know what?
Hold on. There's a Russell's 13 right here that Sean that's at least an ounce and a half of whiskey. Maybe two, some would say, give or take. I'm going to mix it with my Ambarana glass because I think it'll be
that right?
fantastic in there. That's good.
No, I think I got
Oh,
fitty fitty. Check it. How'd I do?
Very close. Mine's
Yeah.
a nip higher than yours.
Well, you live here, so.
But close. You can drink all that?
I got time. I can do some putting. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers, buddy.
I gotta be to.
Congrats.
I have to be to Thalen at 9 o'clock in the morning, so they
Sure.
can clear some codes and tell me that my exhaust is broken or something. I don't know what they'll say this time. Catalytic converter. I guarantee is what they're going with.
I'd like to come up with something more.
No.
Off
It
the
couldn't.
wall.
It couldn't be more.
It could be stupider.
No. It couldn't be because it's got to be one of the most expensive parts on that car to fix. You have to drop the subframe.
I know.
my
I'm
guy.
hoping that I'm really hoping that they go with something even dumber that makes less sense. Because the catalytic converter doesn't make any sense. We both agree on this.
It's
We both
50,000
know
mile
this.
car.
Yeah, it's fucking. That's a new catalytic converter as far as the Earth is concerned. So
They don't just blow out unless you run way too much boost. Then they go out your tailpipe. But we don't have that
wait till
issue.
it actually is.
That's fine.
Imagine they were right.
Yeah,
And
but
you and I
why
are
does it work
talking so
sometimes
much
and then it
shit.
doesn't?
No. I'm not trying to reason here.
Yeah.
I'm just saying hypothetical.
Yeah.
Imagine
Hypothetical.
this random ass guess is right.
It can
It'd be mind blowing.
be under like drivetrain or something because I started this over 10,000 miles
It'd be
ago.
mind blowing though.
Behind pars. Damn.
Behind par is pretty good. Behind par, remove the S. Behind par.
Yeah.
That's good. Behind par is good.
Yeah.
I like behind par. Triple bogey, bros. Swing on. Par then pours. Got it. Tommy, can't. Tommy, we're not redoing Timothy's shirts, buddy. I'm sorry. I saw you say that earlier, and I forgot to address it. We're not going to redo it. We can't screen print the Timothy shirt. It's too many colors. It'd be $1 million.
Yeah, it's like 19,
So,
give or take.
golf in the park. I can't. You know what? I'm very excited for real. This
Red
is
S3 in the
going
rough.
to allow me to hire Luke to set up a golf event for all of us.
Yeah.
That's what I'm excited for. I literally was laying in my bed, swear to God, butt naked.
It would be dropping 3 if we were going to do a name.
But that's not a man name. But it doesn't feel golfy.
Dropping 3?
Yeah.
Because you shanked one of the woods. and
No.
it's
I know why.
unrecoverable, so
Yeah.
it's Or the water.
I get,
so you're
yeah,
dropping
I
3.
get it, but
Yeah.
You wouldn't immediately relate that name out of context to golf.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Behind par, I'm big on that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. Breakfast ball's #1 of all time right now.
It would be
at
nice.
this
Yeah, yeah,
moment.
definitely taking them.
Um,
Balls deep.
you know what? Nailed. You did it. That was the one. Do you know what? I hope, Kyle, that you feel like that was fucking worth it. You son of a bitch. Caddy wax. Oh yeah. Anyways, I was laying on my bed naked, and I thought to myself,
Thinking of Luke.
I was, swear to God. My hands were on my phone, both of them.
Schmorshmup, huh?
No. I was thinking this will
Perusing.
be. Yeah, I was thinking this will be. I was watching YouTube Shorts, and I thought
Yeah.
to myself, this will be fucking awesome. We can have a golf outing, and I'll
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah.
Because we've always talked about a golf outing. I'm like, I'm just gonna fucking drive a cart around. I'm not gonna do shit.
Yeah.
Now I can do celebrity shots.
So what we do, what we gotta do is we sit at a hole, and then people can either pay for me or you to hit a shot.
Yeah, I like that.
All the money we put towards like charity
Yeah.
or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
That's a really good
That's what
idea.
like a lot of. So you get to see everyone.
Sure.
You're not missing everyone.
Mhm.
Every person has to
Yeah.
come through that hole.
Yeah, you get to bother every person.
Yep.
Yeah.
And if they don't pay us, we just try to back them off.
Yeah, and hey, also, if you don't pay us, you're also a bad person.
And we try to back them
It's
off.
for
The
charity.
shot. That's what you do.
And that would be a blast.
Yep.
Yeah. You're gonna have to not be real sensitive. Who are the guys that back people off on
Dude,
TikTok or whatever?
I mean, they're
They're the
talking about
goat.
like
They're the goat.
they're like, hey, Caitlyn, you miss Caitlyn Jenner. They're like, you miss just pissing, rocking a piss in the bushes whenever you
Dude.
want.
They had Trump on there. Wild shit.
Hey man, when are you gonna schedule your golf times from jail? And he just fucking cranks
They
one.
said, and he hit that ball like a mother. I'm gonna be honest.
He's one of the
this
best
is-
golfing presidents.
This
apparently.
is not political. Shut the fuck up. Chat, I'm talking to you. Trump hit that ball like
over
an
the water,
absolute
just a piss
fucking
missile.
pro as they're talking in his backswing about his indictment.
Yeah.
That's a bad motherfucker from a golf course perspective. That is. I don't care if you like him or not. I'm not saying I love him, not saying I hate him. I'm just saying that's a fucking shot.
All
dude.
bad lies. I don't hate that.
Bad. Oh man. I think you could shorten it and just say bad lies. Worm burners.
Cart
putt-
path only. Worm burners would be us.
Putt pirates. Dude, holy shit.
I don't know that one.
Holy shit. Ricky said the turn. The back
The back nine.
back nine.
The back nine boys.
back nine.
We turned it on at the turn.
9 in the back. Damn. 9 would be nice, huh? You know what I mean? 9 would be nice. You guys clearly haven't seen him hit many balls. Now that's a fair statement. Danko, that's an actually completely accurate fair statement. It's the only thing I've seen him do. That was a shot, and people were fucking talking shit behind him. Impressive as hell, that one shot was. Putt
Under pressure,
Pirates
yeah.
is legit gold. Putt Pirates might be too satirical, some would say.
Suggestive.
It might be
As
too,
YouTube would say.
It might be edging. Some would consider that edging, I think. Party Time Puttcast. That's like a holy shit. That's a disaster of a name. Okay, hold on. Let's take our favorite few out of here, okay? Breakfast Ball's
Yep.
out.
Yeah.
I liked what was it, behind par? Below par? What
Below
was it?
par.
No, it was behind pars, wasn't it? What was it? Guys, somebody remind us. Putt buddies? Guys, you guys, stop substituting putt for butt. Stop it. Stop.
But it may just work.
It's funny, but we can't use it.
I
Fucking
mean-
stop it.
See, if one says below, one says behind.
Oh shit, that's not helpful.
And we get behind.
Behind. I see a few
Par
behind.
adjacent.
Holy par adjacent golf. That's the most
That's
PC.
actually, I like it.
I don't think we can use it, but it's funny as fuck. Okay, what are the best ones we got? Let's pick like 3 of the best ones we got. Well,
Out of the rough was great.
Par Curious is pretty fucking funny, but Out of the Rough is good.
Can't use it, though.
Out of the Rough sounds like a podcast.
we couldn't
name.
use it though.
Oh, was that? That's
That one
probably
was
is.
taken.
Okay.
Yeah. Spray and pray is just how we golf.
Wood Smashers. Dude, I came up with that on my own real quick. I just kind of felt like we were in the space to say it. We can't do putt stuff. We can't do putt stuff. It's too fucking on the nose, I feel like. Don't you think? There's a point in time where it has to. It doesn't
Yeah.
have to be serious, but it's got to be more than that.
Yeah.
Putt stuff is like, it's so on the nose. Bogey boys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm shooting for bogeys at this point, personally. A
Yeah,
bogey wouldn't feel bad for
bogey
me.
golf is a 90.
A bogey on every hole's a 90
Yes.
on a course.
Yes.
Damn. It's interesting they've designed
Because
all
you're
these
at an
courses
18
like
on par 72 at 18.
that.
90.
I see.
Yeah.
Man, I'm really stupid because I truly wish you could have seen my brain. Try to go.
An ad.
Every
18.
course would add up to that like that. Went.
Most of them.
That was a wild space I went to.
Yeah.
It was really wild. Okay. What was you liked? Rough. What was it?
Yeah, something out of the rough.
Out of the rough.
It was out of the rough, but I think we'd have to retool that.
Out of the rough. Yeah. Okay. That could be
Yeah.
worked on. That's right. It's like Memento, dude. If you guys have seen that movie, you know it's the greatest movie of all time.
Memento's pretty solid. Listening, that was Nolan, right?
Yeah.
Listening to Nolan, there's a YouTube video where he talks about the timeline and how he sees it.
Oh,
like
that's gotta be
visually,
interesting.
it was fucking wild. He was writing down on
That's
a
cool.
whiteboard and then doing the whole like arc. It was like,
Oh, I have to watch that. That sounds
Damn.
very cool.
I'll pull it up after this. It's like 5-6 minutes, but listen to how he was trying to shoot it.
Yeah.
Like it was just wild.
Yeah. Well, he shot
Man's smart.
made Inception too.
Yeah.
Memento's a motherfucker of a movie though. Backswing Boys, says Matt.
Interstellar is one of my favorite movies.
Yeah? Did
Yeah.
he make that one?
I think that's Nolan, isn't
Is
it?
that Nolan? He's done space movies?
Hey, who did
I don't think
Interstellar?
that's
Someone
Nolan.
look up Interstellar. Who did that?
Breaking Bogey? Oh. Kind of like that. It's like Breaking Bad. It's golf related.
Yeah, it's Nolan. It says Jed.
Really? I had no idea. That's interesting. That actually makes me. I never saw it. That makes me kind of want to see it.
Like how he sees a timeline. is
Sure.
Wild.
Swinging for the rough feels too long. I know out of the rough is the same. Swinging is a lot of syllables, though.
Yeah. So when you look at names, they usually have to follow a like syllable thing. Like things just roll off the tongue
Chris
when you match syllables.
Chris says Breaking Bogey is good. I like Breaking Bogey.
Breaking bogeys.
Yeah, I like that.
It's got to be plural though.
That's fine. I could be on board with that.
Breaking bogeys.
I like that. I feel like is that an entry? Do you feel like that's an entry?
think that's an
like
entry.
that one.
Breaking
Okay,
bogeys.
That's an entry. We'll run these by the group, and then we'll decide. We'll get a few here. Cheech is going live any minute if he's not already live.
Yeah, that's probably our bad. Cheech, if you're still in here, throw your link in and we will replace it.
Yep.
Breaking
Breaking Bogeys with an S specifically. Hold on, let me get the S.
specifically.
Okay. Rough pars.
No
Chip and
Cheech
Sal.
tonight.
No Cheechers.
Oh,
Oh, did we miss Cheechers saying no Cheechers? Party
Oh.
time is what Zach just said with a
He-
dash.
Cheech, are you still in Kentucky? Is that why?
Oh
I
my
know-
gosh, I never told you the Jen story. I got to get it out really quick so we don't forget again. I get a random, how you doing? I
Good,
get
how
a
yourself?
random text from Cheechers, right?
Yeah.
He goes, Jen buddy, when I say random, this was the first text from Cheech
Okay.
in weeks. Cheech goes, Jen wants to know if you believe in Bigfoot. That's the whole text.
I mean, down the road, there's a Bigfoot pizza because some guy
there is.
called the cops because he thought Bigfoot was eating pizza out of his trash.
Wait, is that the real reason?
Yeah, 100%.
I didn't know that. Part.
Yeah.
I know about the pizza because
Yeah.
I've eaten it. But
Yeah.
so,
Said Bigfoot was eating pizza out of his trash.
so I texted Cheech back and I said, no, I do not. But I don't need that pen where we're going. I didn't say that back to Cheech. I said, no, I do not. But given proper evidence, I'd be willing to change my mind.
Yeah.
Cheech said, Jen loves you now more than ever. I don't know why. I still don't have context. And then Jen sent the super chat about the Bigfoot thing.
She must not believe either. She needs
clearly
no skeleton,
doesn't.
is
Yeah.
what she said.
Yeah.
Huge putts. Man.
Man. The problem is, what if all of us bad at putting? I'm
Klein's pretty
bad
good.
at putting.
Klein's pretty good. James rolls it pretty solid.
Okay. Divots and drams. You can't have drinking in it. Can't have drinking in the name. Can't have cigars in the name.
Yeah.
Cart warmers. Holy shit.
I did like that one. That was pretty fun.
I don't hate that one. Behind pars. Didn't I write that down? Should I write that one down? Behind par?
I thought you had below par.
I didn't. I've got out of the rough and breaking bogeys.
I thought behind par,
let me
below
write-
par was one of your
I'm
favorites.
gonna write. That was one of my. I'm
Yeah.
gonna write behind par.
Rough strokes. Man.
I don't know if strokes feels rough, and I know I know it's a word, but it does feel like an interesting word. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you might as well just call us the Bev Cart geniuses, you know?
Dude. Putts and pars. That's not bad. Putts and pars isn't bad. The problem is neither of those are gonna happen. So I mean, I'll be
no,
putting.
if we scramble.
I'll be putting.
Buddy, here's the thing. We've got 2 people that can golf. It's going to be a 4-person channel. We've got 2 people that can golf.
Mm-hmm.
We'll scramble a lot. We
Yeah.
do what Bob does sports stuff,
Yeah.
right?
Well,
And they always said,
scrambles
like,
will be
-5
fun. Yeah.
on, like, a
Scrambles
9.
will be fun. Yeah.
I think we could do it. No, I think we can. 100%. I think we can.
I guess because then when like Klein shanks one, he just needs one person to get a
So
decent shot.
on
Yeah, that's fair.
the outing with Spencer, we went 11 under.
With Spencer?
Yeah. And we had looks
shit.
at Eagle twice. So we could have gone lower.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. This is a different mindset really quick. We're going to shut this down in literally 5
Couple minutes.
3 minutes.
Hole Seekers ain't going to be it.
Hole Seekers is a really good name. Actually, that's one of my favorites. Inappropriate as fuck, but one of my I can't tell my kids my YouTube channel name's Hole Seekers. So this is the problem. So, but or we go super serious with the name, like we're fucking great.
We're not, though.
But it's clearly become satirical. Clearly, it's not the case. Somebody said, hold on.
Course hazards make sense.
That's a good name. Yeah, dude, that's a good name. Somebody said, let me find it. Par pros. Just imagine. And we're just
I was thinking
slapping
higher
fucking
handicaps.
hundreds. Oh, higher handicap?
Yeah.
As a name?
Higher handicap golf.
We can't.
Yeah,
Oh.
see, I've done a couple
like
rips on
it, though.
handicap.
The problem is I actually like it a lot. The
Yeah.
problem is out of context, that's fucked. You're canceled out of context.
Yeah.
In context, it's perfect, actually. Out of context, that is getting us in trouble.
Yep, I've done a couple things
Damn,
on
I like-
handicap, and it just doesn't
You
work.
can't use the...
Because
you
we're
can't-
high handicap golfers, obviously.
Oh, I thought you were saying because we were high. And we steam handicap.
No. Are we golfing
Just-
high?
Dude, I mean, at some point,
Probably.
high probability. High probabilities. That's a great name, too. Dude, the word's high. Fits incredibly well.
Does it, though?
Savant and vampire golfing, said Titus.
Oh, perfect. I think we
Titus.
just go with that.
Titus.
Illegal strokes.
We got 3, so we have behind par or below, whichever. Behind or below par. Out of the rough and breaking bogeys. Breaking bogeys, one of my favorites thus far. Honestly,
Below par makes it seem like it's better, though.
that's true. You're right. Below par feels like we're good at golf.
Yeah.
Behind par feels like we're fucking slow. I take it as however you want. It does, though. It does.
Yeah.
You know what? That name might be ruled out. We're going to have to scratch
Set
that.
up.
Motherfucker.
A second look
Yeah,
at it.
No, we did. We already had the. This is what we do when we're not filming. We already had the second look right here on camera. That's out.
From the rough? Not out of the rough? Can we do from the rough?
From the rough. From the rough feels like a show that's shot in a certain location. Does that make sense? Feels
Yeah.
like a podcast. From the rough. Does it not? Is it just a me? Is that a me
Because
thing?
you're thinking like around the table or something like that?
Yeah, it feels like a destination.
Yeah.
Is what it feels
Yeah.
like. From, I think, is what's making it feel like a destination. Like coming to you from
Yeah.
X. In the cabbage. Scratch and whiff. Oh my gosh. That's like
Dude, where's my ball?
Scratching was really funny because Klein's scratch and we were with. That's actually funny as hell. Bottomless swings, whiskey whackers.
100+ golf.
Somebody said
think that's
handicapable.
what we-
Dude, you guys are fucking out of
100
pocket.
plus golf, because that's what we're gonna get delivered.
Gosh. All right. This has been semi-helpful, is how I'd phrase this. As it lies golf. Somebody said play it as it lies, but maybe as it lies. It'd have to have golf in the name because as it lies doesn't lead you to it. You know what I'm saying? You want something. Here's what you want. You want something that you
Gotta
don't.
be short.
You want something you don't have to put golf behind.
Single syllables. Syllables.
Whatever word you're trying to get out.
Syllables.
That word was a lot of syllables.
Yeah.
You want something you can put
3.
golf behind and it sounds good.
Yeah.
But it doesn't require golf behind it to sound good.
Bob Does Sports. Good.
No, Bomb Does Sports doesn't sound good with golf behind it. That's just an
Good.
outlier, buddy. Good golf is good.
Yeah.
It's fucking solid.
Rick Shields. Short.
If you name a channel after yourself, it's
Grant
fucking
Horvit.
Rick.
Short.
But you gotta do Rick. Rick is the
GM Golf. All these ones short.
What is GM, by the way?
Grant and Micah. They
It's
started,
2 people.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't.
They're
okay.
cousins. If you didn't know that.
I didn't know. I don't know these people.
Micah Morris.
Yes. Oh no. Okay, I know Micah.
Tig. Is what they
Yes.
called him on
Yep.
the channel.
Yep.
Was one of the founding members of Good.
Oh, and he left.
Yeah.
Oh.
He left to go pro.
Oh, he's a bad motherfucker.
He's very good.
He's Jack.
Him and Grant left.
Good looking guy.
I don't think they want to sign to Callaway.
Oh shit. So they left.
They both went
So
TaylorMade, I do
GM
believe.
underscore golf.
Is Grant and Micah.
Even though Micah wasn't, it was fucking Grant the girl, Bob the girl on that video.
Yeah.
Micah wasn't in there.
That's his channel though. It's Grant or
Right.
it's Garrett's channel.
Oh, that's a weird name.
GM Golf.
Yeah,
Grant
it's
Micah.
a shit name, by the way, because it's GM underscore golf as one word.
DS Golf.
Hey, man, what was it? GM space golf taken?
Yeah.
Do better, though. He's got 1 million subscribers. He's doing better.
Yeah.
But it's a fucking terrible name.
Pin high.
Teed Off is a good fucking name.
I'd throw that in there.
Teed Off?
Teed Off Golf.
Teed Off, somebody Googled, that might be the best one we've seen.
That's
Who
probably
said
taken.
that?
Kyle Taylor.
Kyle, you took a lap. I'm pretty sure I told you to take a lap earlier. You took a lap. You're doing a good fucking job, dude.
I need to know if that's taken.
Teed Off. Teed Off golf? Buddy, T-O? Holy shit. This is it. It's not taken.
TOG.
There's no way. Everybody cross your fingers. BJ's for birdies. Guys, Chris, take a fucking lap. You guys need a break, and then when you come back, you have better ideas.
Taken.
Luke, shut the fuck up, dude. That's negative ass energy.
But it's phenomenal. Have you not had that yet?
Not once.
It's fucking
Why does it
phenomenal.
taste like that?
Fucking Christ.
Oh, CJ said that. I said that was taken 30 minutes ago. Well, I'm sorry, CJ.
We're in a loop right now. All right. So with that, we're going to end the live stream. There's a couple things I got to talk to Dan about anyways.
You guys were helpful. Thank you guys.
Yeah, we got a couple things. We're going to do things. We'll let you guys know what's happening. Thanks for being here. The link at the top is still for our new Lou. If you
Yes.
guys want that. Code BJ, 5% off. You guys have already heard it. Love you guys. See you on Thursday for a fantastic video. Hope you guys love it.
Watch the Thursday video. Hey, when you watch it, like and leave a comment and do like the cool shit and everything on the Thursday. Just help us out.
Yeah.
So Sean had this idea. It ended up being executed fucking perfect. I loved how
Yeah.
it turned out. I just want you guys to see it. So